45 or 13.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Go across with that.
Shout out to
Yeah, I got the notification. I just got the GMS.
Okay, so
I got like 3 notifications.
All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Great Millstone, Virginia. As always, to give you the latest news articles, lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. And as always, first and foremost, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor due to
Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Barakash.
We want to say double honor to the elders of Great Millstone, who grew up and teaching us the truth. And of course, we say peace and blessings and salutations to the Archimedes that are putting the truth throughout the full course of the earth, to the best of their ability, scattered throughout the full course of the earth. That one say shalom. Of course, you know, of course, we're gonna go through the spirit, but of course, we're gonna start off with we're gonna start off with Isaiah 45 and 13. Yeah.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 13. I have raised him up in righteousness, and I will direct all his.
That's 65. Oh, 65.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Yeah, 65.
This is Isaiah chapter 65, Salakia, verse 13. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
That's right, man. We're coming to a time where, all this, you laughing at it, joking at around, it's gonna come to a stop, man. Because what? Some of you people, I feel like the lollygag, do what you want to do, enjoy your lust, enjoy your sin, enjoy your desires. But we, the men of the Lord, we come out here, pushing Isaiah 51 and 58 and 1, cry out loud, spare not, let thy voice like double trumpet, and showing people transgressions. Y'all want to come against us, man. I'm telling you, what's to come, Jacob's trouble. You see what's going on, I did it recently with a brother, man, about it's called a vampire virus, man. But a virus attached to another virus, man. And who knows what basically, can come out of that, man. Because what? The Lord created diseases and pestilence throughout the earth, man, especially in Babylon. So who knows what's gonna be, man? And I already heard there's some commotion already going on in China, man, about a quote unquote Corona drink 2.0, man, is going on over there. So who knows how that's gonna affect China.
It went to Europe, and I saw that it's somewhere in the United States too. Yeah. It went to Europe, I saw a little article that was in the United States. I couldn't remember the state, but it's traveling.
Yeah, kind. So, like I said, it's gonna spread like wildfire, but we know that, like I said, we're getting to another second lockdown, man, and who knows how that's gonna be, man. But as you can see right now, when that happens, as right now, we're heading to wintertime, and as you can see, on Black Friday, ain't nobody was out there, man. Ain't nobody shopping no more. People are trying to survive at this point, man. People still wishing that hopefully that these grocery prices will come down. It's not going to come down, man. Inflation is going to skyrocket. It's going to continue to skyrocket, man. The average American live from paycheck to paycheck, man. People, like I say, people are not looking for I don't know how to say it, but they're looking for help, so to speak. They're not looking for product. They're looking for help. And as you, assistance. They still crying for dead, evil government assistance, but the government, the government is only give you, it's like the government is only gonna give you so much.
Yeah, can I speak on that real quick?
Go ahead, bring it up, man.
I was telling my brother, my demon gets food stamps, right?
Yeah.
And she it's happening to a few people with no notification, man. Usually they get it on the first. On the first, nothing came in, so she had to go to the building.
Yeah.
And the building was vacant. They had two people just sitting there. Matter of fact, they had to go across the street to a church. They sat in the church and they had 2 security guards and 2 people sitting there. And all they do was like, if you got an issue, call the number, the phone number, and wait for a supervisor to call you back. So imagine all these people that's on assistance and first come with no notification, they don't get their money, and they got kids, and they got that's comfortability, knowing that they can eat.
That's right.
It's getting to the point where, hey, all this shit is starting right now. This shit's about to get yanked. People ain't gonna know how to act,
Yeah. Hey, like you said before, like I said, you already seen with the 2/3, man. Like I say, they're already stealing already in these stores, man. And in broad daylight, you know. And of course, they're not, they're not giving them criminally charges, so it's going to ramp up for more stealing, man. Like you say, you're gonna start seeing, like I said, we're gonna start seeing in person, man, that you're gonna see Jakes and whoever start stealing in the grocery store right in front of our faces, man. Like I said, it's gonna come to that.
I got a precept to read.
Oh, God,
This is Luke chapter 27, Luke 17 and verse 26. It says, as it is, as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the days of the Son of Man. That they did eat, they did drink. So like they did eat, they drank, they were married, they married wives, they were given into marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Likewise, also it was in the days of Lot. They did eat, they drank, they brought, as they sold, they planted, they built. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. And we're revealing the Lord Yahweh now, because that's what the Son of Man is. And the people are giving into marriages and giving into their folly, running to the store stealing, thinking that they're going to get help from the government, turning to aid in the wrong places. But it's going to be at the end, they're going to get burned up by this fire and the thermonuclear missiles, because they're not on their watch, they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're giving into the follies of America and the world. That was the point that you were speaking on earlier.
Yeah, but you're right. Like I said, the system's never gonna last forever. The scripture says what? They shall think the houses shall build forever, man. But we know that, like it's all this government assistance, it was all designed by Eve. Like I said, to separate the man ultimately. And of course, like I said, the woman took old bait for that, man. So of course you're gonna lie on daddy eat. But sooner or later, like I say, hey, same thing with the serpent, man. He said, well, hey, half truth and half lie, so to speak, man. Going back to that serpent, man, tricked her, man. Like I said, come to a point where, like I said, all this is gonna stop, and then where's the, where's the nigga woman gonna run to? And she can't run to the man, because the man is going to the point where it's like you already betrayed me already. So basically, she gonna be out there opening the streets, man. And none shall save her.
Right.
Can you watch something?
Yeah, Tom, I got a precept. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 8, verse 5. Why then is the people of Jerusalem slidden back by a perpetual backslide? They hold fast to deceit, they refuse to return. I have hearkened and heard, but I have hearkened and heard, but they spake not aright. No man repented of his wickedness, saying, what have I done? Everyone turned to his course as the horse rusheth into battle. This is the point. Yea, the stork in heaven knoweth her appointed time. The turtle and the crane and the swallow observe the time they are coming. But my people know not the judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
That's right, man. That's right, man. Our people don't know what's really about to fall upon them, man. Our people don't want to return, man, because they don't believe, man. That's why the Lord sent out men, the prophets of the Lord, which is us, trying to tell them to come back to our people before it's too late, man. Because the signs is already out there. How much more proof do you need? But the fact that basically you still have liberty to basically do your wickedness, like you guys continue to do it. That's why I said when you guys read the first chapter, you can get that too. The Lord talks about why should you be stricken more and more? You rub more and more the whole sick, man. So after captivity, you always rebelled against the Most High, man, to the point that the Lord, the Lord, like basically, this is His last mercy. Other than that, the doors are shut. Okay, the Lord's not gonna come back for the whole nation this time. The Lord has left a small remnant this time. 2/3 gotta be cut in and cut off and die, man. Once that mark is sealed, that's it, man. There's no coming back. According to what Isaiah 8:11, the famine of the word, man. We've been preaching this word day in, day out, present and future, okay. And so the Lord is gonna shut up our mouths, man, and He can use the Spirit to shut up our mouths, man, and that's it, man, because you people, 2/3 of you people don't want to acknowledge, man. Y'all don't respect us. Y'all think we're just average people just speaking, wasting our time on Saturdays. No, man. We're trying to tell you why these things are happening, man. Our people always have questions. We're giving you the answers, but at the same time, though, it seems like you don't want to listen to us, but you want to listen to the 2/3 of your own people, all these other nations for answers, man. When meanwhile they don't got the answers, man, because people keep saying the same thing all over again. It's a perpetual cycle, but they don't have the answers, man. You know, they can't get to the root of the problem. They can get to the surface, but they can't get to the root, man. About why our people basically are the way they are, man, due to the curses, man. You know, it's plain and simple, man. Let's just shut the curses, man. But people just keep asking the same question. Just like, for example, about the woman and relationship. People talk about the same thing. You know, it gets tedious.
Ain't nobody get First Thessalonians 5, right? This First Thessalonians 5, and I'll start at the top. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape."
That's right, man. Like I said, man, hey, many disasters, man. You see how the Lord did, like I said, to these other nations, man. You remember that big bomb that happened? I forgot where it was at. All of a sudden, it was all quiet and peaceful. Next thing you know, it said boom. You know? Yeah, Beirut. You see how quick that was? Bam. You know, next thing, you know, in the grocery store, people were just shopping, minding their own business, you know, doing their thing. Next thing you know, a shooter came and started shooting everybody, man. People were just so dumbfounded, confused, they didn't know what to do. But it was like, deers with the headlights on, man. You know, caught them off guard. What? They ain't thought about nothing. They think none of regular day. People don't probably don't watch the news as much, you know, compared to other side. Like I said, man, it can happen anytime, but right here, right now. But, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? If the Lord desired it, man, you know, the Lord don't play. Like I said, that's how the Lord get these people, man. And it's so obvious, man. You got it.
Yeah, continuing on, verse 4, it says, "But ye brethren," but ye brethren are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief.
That's right, you know. We're not in gross dark. We're not blind, man. You know, we can actually see it, man. You know, because the Lord told us, man. He said, "What? Be wise, be circumspect, because the devil's seeking that, you know, roughly pairs who made it, you know, he made a vow, man. So we see everything already coming ahead miles away before you even come over here, man."
Right. Verse 5, "Ye are of the children of the light." And, you know, we could go to Isaiah 8 and 20. That's a good precept, you know. If you don't speak according to this word, there's no light in you.
That's right, man.
It says, "Ye are the children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober." And if I may say, that's why we were called the watchmen, man. You know, and being sober doesn't mean not drinking alcohol or anything. Being a prudent man. Remember, we brought out prudent. Keep our head on a swivel. That's why you see he's bringing out things that's going on right now. You know, the bombing. You see Jake bugging out. I just seen a video where two Northern Kingdom dudes ran up on 5 police officers playing spades with knives and try, you know, poke one of them up 2 times. What you think gonna happen? They lit his ass, lit both of them the fuck up. You know what I mean? But hey, that's what's going on, and we got to pay attention to the signs and the times.
Yeah. Like I said, Jake is just too comfortable, man. You know, and act like nothing gets happened to him, man. You know, I said, you know, I mean, we don't know our time of death. We don't know when it's gonna come. Hey, Lord said, man, our life is just a vapor, man. You know. You know what I mean? We can pass the spirit off so quickly. I said, you don't even know it. Like I said, they can happen to our job. Let's say any time, man. You know, I said, you can be working. Next thing you know, it could be like a simple accident, man. And the next thing you know, your head split off. You know?
You could just pass out, sitting on your desk and be dead. You got a job and you're working at the desk, and then the Lord just take your spirit right then and there.
Yeah, you better got it.
This is Ecclesiastes 7, starting at verse 2. It says, "It is better to go in the house of mourning than to go in the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart." All right. Just going into that, it's better to be in the house of mourning, you know, and paying attention and sorrowing in this truth, more so gaining knowledge in the spirit and so forth, than to be out here completely oblivious to what's going on around you.
Yep.
All right. Verse 3 says, "Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better." So being in that sorrow, you know, your man is made sharpened and so forth. You're willing to suffer in this truth, to resist the wiles of the enemy, you know what I'm saying, to be a part of this world. And verse 4 says, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. So, like you were saying, brother, people are completely oblivious to what's going on. But all praise to Yahweh, he's given he's given the prophets and the elect the opportunity through his grace to come back, into the fold and put on righteousness to the best of our ability.
Because the scripture says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. So you should be mourning. You should be pissed off about the things that's going on. Just Light said he was vexed by the filthy conversation. Oh, you got it? Go ahead.
I'll just get straight to the point. Actually, this 2 Peter 2 and 6, it says, in turning the city of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow. And that's ultimately what you see when the Lord sees all this wickedness, just like in the time of Noah, and he brought that flood. But what he do? He saved those split in salvation. That's what we're looking for in these times too. We get to the point for y'all. It says, making them an example unto those that actually live ungodly and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversations of the wicked.
Yeah, because you had a lot of sodomism going on, and you see that here in Babylon the Great now, man. Yeah. We constantly have to see these fucking moles walk around freely with so much liberty to say and do whatever the fuck they want without no judgment, man.
But it's at an all-time high. That's how we know we at the end.
This everything. Yep. Go ahead, this is all the wickedness, of all those generations compacting into one. Sodom and Gomorrah, the bullshit that was going on in Egypt, in the times of Noah. This is all those compacting. You seeing those souls in the latter days about to receive their judgment. Everybody's falling until they lie.
That's right.
I was gonna say it's at such an all-time high. There's not one movie or show you can watch without it thrown in your face. I was watching about the Mandela Effect. They revamped it. They did a new Mandela Effect in 2019, and they threw a Mo in there for no reason. Like for no reason. He had no point of showing that he was a Mo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they want to normalize it. That's how we know we at the end.
And it's demonic.
Yeah. It's like what?
No, I was gonna say it's demonic. The brother Abaya, he brought out at camp last week about the young boy interview, how he was saying that young boy said it was a demonic industry, but it's an industry that he chose to be a part of. And he basically told the interview like, look, you talking too fucking about myself. So I went back and watched to see who actually said that. And it's beautiful because, well, it's not beautiful, but it's beautiful that we get to see what this place is truly is, man. It's a demonic industry. It's a demonic society, man. And they're constantly pushing Moism, man.
We almost out of here. Puppy getting out of
it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? When Brother Love getting out of it and getting exposed. Now everybody is. What that one girl came out with it. All the old clips, all the old bodyguards is coming out. You know what I mean? We at the end, man, because like you said, man, it's just everywhere. It's like everywhere you turn, and they want you to bow down to it. You know what I mean?
Stop.
Like, and it's so flamboyant in our face. Yeah. That's how we know. We know it's not right, but that's how you know it's not right. They just trying to push it on.
Yeah, they turn it into a laughing stock to make it normalized. To the point, like you said, it's just a normal thing now. Yeah. So the people accept it. And when you see Sexy Red and all these other people up on stage doing the shit that they doing, Doja Cats, and how they push the demonic energy, and a heavy vibration that is pushed, they'll be there. Especially they get concerned. They got these politicians. Hey, the Lord has written out the blueprint for us to see, watch the things that are happening right now. You're seeing something bad,
And it's crazy. That's not crazy too, man. Like I said, kind of realize, when you think back, like I said, all this elemental peace stuff was just like a few years ago. It wasn't like that 5 years and just stuff. So it's like it's set up. And like I said, what makes it really more demonic, just add on to what y'all was saying is they target the kids, and that's what they're going for, man. Because they still young at a young age, so when they grow up, they think it's normalized, man. That's what they're targeting, man.
And they're targeting a select people on earth.
That too.
It happened to be the chosen of the Most High.
That's right.
They targeted. It's a beautiful Psalms 83. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely crafty counsel. Because like you said, nowadays your 6-year-old has some type of way to social media. They have a tablet. They have an iPhone. You know what I mean? Where Abaya said the little kid was running with a big ass hole and shit, so they can see sexy with it.
Yeah.
So the 6 years old, they can talk about their booty hole round because they're hearing it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna say one more thing, and y'all got it. Charleston White was on Cam Newton shit. You saw it? You saw it? See, you know, everybody laughing at Charleston White, but he knew what he was doing from the rip. He explained why he's so ignorant. He said because when he was walking around with a bow tie and was running for whatever he was running for down in Texas, and because the brother got a lot of awards for helping the community out, everybody laughed at him, everybody shunned him. So he said, you know what, I'm gonna beat them at their own game. I'm gonna be ignorant as hell and show them where they going off at. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he a nigga, but you got the thought process that you got kind of take your hat off to that, man.
Yeah, because he was talking about the message, and he was like, "You worried about my delivery, where you got motherfuckers delivering all kind of witnesses to your people. You talking about my delivery?
We talking about practice.
Yeah. I got a quick precept with brother and brother didn't hold enough.
Yeah, I did. I had a quick that was going into what they were saying. Real quick, Bible shot on me. This is Nahum chapter 3 and verse 4. It says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts. It says, verse 5, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy search upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness and the kingdoms thy shame. You know, so the Lord is exposing this place, man, through the prophets, man. We see the wickedness, we see the witchcraft, we see the dark secrets that's being exposed, you know, through these industries, through Hollywood, Disney, you know, through the movie shows that the brother was going into, man, how they gotta constantly put some type of mode in it, man. Everything is really showing that this damn devil's a fucking faggot, man. You know?
Yeah, like you said in Disney movies, yeah, I know brothers know, but you know, just for edification, go on YouTube and put in the dark secrets of the Disney. They say so much wild shit. They show subliminal messages in there, and subconsciously you're seeing it, but you don't realize you're seeing it. You know what I mean? And it's fucking devil. Even in the word Disney, you're gonna see the 666. You know what I mean? It's bullshit.
Yeah, and they constantly put spells on these fucking kids, and destroying families, man. You know?
Being interested in that, that's showing who the man is sin and how he's being revealed. You know, in the number of his name. You know, because anywhere you look, you seeing that child stigma. You know, even when you go to the monster camp, you know, a lot of his products show forth who he is. You know, that man is sin. He's being revealed, as the brother was saying.
It was this clip, and it, you know the old Santa Claus movie basically had Santa Claus 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. But I guess the fourth one, it was basically saying we love Satan instead of saying we love Santa.
It was Disney though.
Yeah, it was Disney.
Yeah, because you know Walt Disney was a master mason, like 33rd degree mason.
He's a pedophile and all that. Yeah.
Top of the top.
Shit, and then all of them just got caught. Disney just got caught with a pedophile ring a couple weeks ago, man.
And they still running.
They still doing it, yeah.
Because they own so much. You know, ESPN is owned by Disney, man. Yo, I downloaded ESPN to watch the game on my phone. I get an email, somebody signed into Disney. I said, "Oh, the fuck, they did it." And then I look, I said, "Oh shit, shit crazy."
I got a quick picture.
You got it, bro.
This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 18. It says, "I counsel thee to buy of thee gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, and white raiment that thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear, and anoint thy eyes with eye salve that thou mayest see." And the Lord allowed us to see all these things that the brothers is talking about, because the Lord allowed us to come into the truth and come to the fold to preach his word to those that were meant to get it and those that were meant to be delivered and saved in the times to come. But the wickedness that the brothers been talking about, from the pedophile rings to the HMO to the music industry to the drugs being propagated throughout to the people of you so-called Negro Latinos and Native American Indians, the Lord has opened our eyes to see it, to tell you that this is wrong. That was it.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Because this kingdom has a cup, a golden cup that Yahweh Shai allow the wickedness to fill on the wicked. You know, fill. You know. So I got a precept. The book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse in verse 34. Think not that I am come to bring peace on earth. I came not to bring peace, but a sword. You see, a lot of these people that the brothers are talking about don't recognize the fact that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is coming with a sword. They don't understand that they're gonna have to pay for the wickedness that they've done. It doesn't matter if you're a mole or they lead with a mole or whatever. The fact that you're against Yahweh Yahushai is enough for you to be put to death.
Yeah, because they said many crowns on his head. That means he's taking down everything. He's victorious against everything that is against his father. His father's word is set in stone. He came to do his father what he said. I'm about my father's business. And we mean it, and we know that the Lords are all sinner men, so he can't come to question.
Righteousness.
We coming to stand on business.
That's shit, huh?
Stand on business. Oh, man. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 7 and 8, it says, the Lord Yahweh shall judge the people. Judge me, O Lord, according to my righteousness and according to my integrity that's in me. Verse 9.
If I may, the scriptures say that our righteousness is as a filthy rags. So even though we're doing the work, we're still on pins and needles.
That's right.
Because Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is like, nah, you ain't doing enough, or you ain't doing it the way I want you to. You know what I'm saying? To pull you away from this truth. That's why the scriptures also state, work out your salvation with fear and trembling. We do the work because we're commanded to. We do the work because we fear Yahweh Yahushua. We do the work because of our reward.
And it's the right thing to do. It's how times are not. It's the righteous thing to do, man.
Plain and simple, ultimately, yeah. And I like that word too, man. Integrity, man. A lot of people don't have integrity, man. A lot of people don't have the balls to come out and basically speak the truth, man. Even on, even on the, on the 2/3 side, man. Like I said, a lot of these celebrities know. They got, someone got molested. Someone know the truth behind the scenes, but they want to keep their mouth shut because what? They don't want to lose their purse, man. Because what? If you go in, let's say, I tell some of them, was it what? You anti-Semitic, whatever. Whatever they say, man. What? Like you said, they don't want to lose. Basically,
like
the world.
Like what's happening to Puffy? That happened to R. Kelly. R. Kelly was touching those little girls, and all the people around him knew it, but never spoke on it until the shit hit the fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
Bill Cosby too.
yeah, but it was Quaaludes. They was with it back then. You know what I'm saying? They was with it. You know what I mean? But damn, I was going. Well, R. Kelly, they waited till he got outed to jump out there and say something. Well, we not like that. We standing on it right now. We bringing it out right now before we warning you. We bring out the scripture all the time. We fight to them when they won't dance. You know what I mean? You gonna get that? Go ahead.
That's right. I told it somebody that's not afraid to speak. That's why everybody else, like you said, with the R. Kelly situation. I told it was her. Everybody else now want to come on, man. Come on, man. What was you that before that, though? Like you said, how is that?
And that's what you brought up. We have the integrity. We're not waiting till shit get tough to start. No, we're doing it now.
That's
you
right.
know what I mean?
Bring it to the forefront.
That's right.
If you read it during the time of the prophets, when the Lord had Jeremiah or Jeremiah per se, man, because he was the one that was getting heavily persecuted by the rulership and the priests that were during his time when he was prophesying. He didn't wait to bring it out till it was comfortable. He brought it out before, and it was uncomfortable for those people to hear. That's why he got thrown in the dungeon. That's why he got persecuted. And that's going to be the same thing that happens to us. We're going to get persecuted for bringing out the truth and hurting these people, their emotions and their feelings. But that's not what we're here for. As the prophet that was before us, we're here to tear down these kingdoms, man. And tell the people, like, hey, it's time for you to change your ways because the Lord Yahweh sent his son, Yahweh Shai, quicker than you know it.
That's right. You know what I mean? We're not, we're not out here to basically appease these people, man. The 2/3 of the other nations, man. We're out here to appease our Lord, man, to see if we fit, man, for the kingdom, man. You know, like the brother was talking about, man. Because what Scripture says, work your own salvation, man. So we trying everything the best we can, our ability, man. Hey, man, to basically receive that crown, man. You know what I mean? Because that crown is a hard thing to get, man. You know, hey, what do what? The straight gate, man, is very narrow, man. You know, you can fall on the left side. You know, it talks about in Ezra, man. You know, you fall on that side, you get too deep, you get drowned. You fall on the right side too much, you know what I mean? Shall be burnt, man. It's a very narrow that basically only a few can reach, man, which is 144, man.
I got
You
that
know?
in Matthew. I'm bringing it right quick. This is
Come.
Matthew chapter 13,
Yeah,
chapter 7,
yeah.
verse 13. It says, enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go therein at. But straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it.
That's
And-
right.
oh,
I'm sorry,
no, you got it, brother.
No, that was it.
Okay, yeah. And the Lord allowed us to find the straight gate, man. And in order to get through that straight gate, we got to go through the narrow, and the narrow is going to be the difficult. The loss of things in this world, the loss of family members, possibly death. How about somebody talk?
Yeah.
Possibly death, and but ultimately at the end of that road, you get that crown of life, man.
Hey, just to add on, like I said, it's not gonna be easy. You know, it never was easy, man. You know, of course, like I said, the Lord's gonna give us, you know what I mean, birds, you know what I mean, of what basically we can handle, but it's not gonna be an easy road because Scripture says even the righteous shall scarcely be saved, man. You know, like I said, that faith test is really huge. Like I said, I'm pretty sure brothers been, you know, in a situation where to the point where our faith was really tested, man. You know, and it's no joke because at any time the flesh can fold, and then once you fold, that's it, man.
Second Corinthians 4:17 backs up. It says, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
That's right, man. And that's when, hey, that faith, you know what I mean, is that key ingredient, man, that's going to get us out of here as well, man. That faith, man. Like you said, the things are not seen, man. Like I said, we don't know what our trial's going to be. We don't know how the situation going to be. Like I said, we don't know what, you know what I mean, what we got to endure or sacrifice, you know. But like I say, but again, we got to hold on to the integrity, that faith, man, even at the last moment, man, even at our last breath, man. You know, we cannot deny the Lord because it's what it said, you know. It just says, hey, put your cares upon him, for he cares for you. So you see what happened to our people. What? Our people denied the Lord first, and then the Lord denied us a second, man. You know, that's why when the predicament that we're in, you know, they do the curse in captivity. So that's why, again, the Lord, hey, redeemed us through Yahweh Shah, man. You know, I know, again, those men, as the scripture says, they have not bowed their image to Baal, man. You know, those elect members, man. You know, they're not gonna lose their faith. They're not gonna lose their integrity. They know what they got to do to, like I said, to receive that crown, man. Because, like you said before, that latter end, think about it, man. The things that we're gonna receive, man, we can't even imagine, man. You know, living forever, eternity, can't servitude. You know, and slave these other nations, man. You know, we can't even imagine that, man. You know, that's irremovable. You know, these are things, but you got to believe in it, though. You know, you just can't say just to be saying it. You know, you actually got to believe in it, man. You know, what's the point of being out here if you say to saying it, then you're not gonna last long. Especially when basically when Jacob's trouble comes in, man, because the Lord said that He gonna try the whole world, man. And the Lord said, what judgment must begin in the house of Israel, man. So the Lord got to sift out those who are serious and those who are not, man.
Yeah, that's when you really. I'm glad you brought out the word faith. That's when you got to lean on faith. That's going to show you if you're faithful, if you're full of faith. That's why I brought out that Second Corinthians, because that essentially backs up Hebrews 11:1 with faith is. You know what I mean? The Lord's going to sift the people out because we're going to see who's really with it and who's really not with it. You know what I mean? And He's going to show. You know, the things we see is temporal. We leaning on the things we can't see, but we have to be faithful. You know?
Yeah. It also, man, like I said, man, this is our last. Like I said, this is our last shot. This, like I said, there's only one shot. That's it, man. You know, like I said, there's no redos. This and that, man. You got it.
I'm gonna say, if you can't see that the things here are temporary, then something is wrong with you, man.
Right.
You can have something that's dear to you the one day you have it for a certain amount of time, and then the Lord take it away from you just like that, man. Some situation will come up, but the things like brothers like you have read, things that we don't see is gonna be eternal, man. All right, the rulership, the many planets that we're gonna be living on and ruling, man. And you, like your brother was saying, you gotta believe these things. To believe something, you have to think it to be true. That means to think something, you have to have this constant thought in your mind, like this is gonna happen. This is true. This is why we standing out here. Jake is standing on their business out here in the fear of the Lord. Y'all bros
That was beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, kind of. As you can see with the 2/3, you know what I mean, they believe that, you know what I mean, they're gonna be next route, man. So you know what I mean? So what? They'll do anything they can to receive that corruptible crown, man. But what we are receiving that incorruptible crown, man, because we know that the Most High said what? He's that a man that he should lie. So we don't have to doubt or second guess the Most High, because what? It's already there already, man.
Another thing that's going to be eternal is our position. You know, we're not no more being low, the meek. We're on meek on this side. You know, out of one right side, we be of the first fruits. You know what I mean? We're going to be of the elect. You know what I mean? We're going to be above these other nations. It's never going to change. You know what I mean?
I was watching the movie Gladiator earlier. I ain't finished it, but it was an interesting part that the Edomite had brought out. And basically, he was on his deathbed and he was saying how he wanted to basically leave a legacy for the earth to remember him by. He said they're going to remember me as a philosopher, a conqueror, whatever the case may be. But basically, the fear of man is they want to be remembered. You know, they want that. They want to be talked about for generations and generations. But they always constantly be forgotten about. But us chasing the crown that's uncorruptible, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be talked about for generations to come. And they're constantly going to be giving us praise for the things that we did on this side and willing to give our lives and risking our freedoms, you know, for the truth and for Yahweh Shem Yahshua and brotherhood.
A similar scene as well in Killing. Troy.
Oh,
because the kid's like, I've never seen nobody that big before. Are you still going to fight him? He said, I want to fight him. So that's why you won't be remembered. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And even his mother told him, when you go to this war, you're going to die, but they will remember your name. The brother got Ashka.
Yeah, God. Hey, that's what it says in the scripture. It says even the wicked on this side, you know, like I said, the people that George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and all these wicked that were in power, you know, they be remembering on this side, but in the next kingdom, they're gonna be all forgotten about, man. You know, according to the scripture, what is this the man that caused the earth to tremble? You know, when it caused the boys and nation, man. They gonna laugh at these, you know what I mean, at these Edomites saying, look at this puny thing, man. Come on, man.
That's such a low level. Literally gonna be in the pits. Is this the man? You know, get out of here.
God, violent in the earth, as the scripture says, because he is violent in the earth, man.
Just like they didn't want to believe our Lord was the Lord.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
And it says Joseph's son, Carpenter's son. You know what I'm saying?
Anything you can see on this side, reference the crowd. Even after Yahweh shot fast, you know, and Satan tried to tempt him. I could give you all this. You know, and what he do, he held forth his integrity to that crowd that he knew we were going to receive. Just like us, we ain't putting all our eggs in. We ain't putting none of our eggs in this bag. We do what we got to do on this side, you know, to get where we going. But real quick, this Galatians 5:1, it says, "Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith Mashiach has made with us free." You know, and that's ultimately what we're doing. You know, this gift that's been given unto us, we pray we continue on in it, to continue on to say, and be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage. And you guys know what the yoke of bondage is, these chains of darkness, you know, these things that want to pull us away from getting that liberty that's in Yahweh shot. You know, the victory that promised us.
Yeah, specifically it's talking about sin. You don't want to become a slave to sin. I heard y'all talking about P. Diddy and them niggas. Now you going into the incorruptible crown. P. Diddy, he did what he did with Clive Davis and all his superiors to get a corruptible crown. Bad Boy Records, you know, all that's under Clive Davis and them. And when Esau's done with you, they throw you away. That's why you see this shit happening with them. Some reason they done with them. So they allowing all this shit to come out. Same way they did, like they was going to all Kelly messing with niggas. When they done with you, they throw you to the street. Right, to speak this verse of Jerusalem and being a whore, dealing with these different nations. Jake want a shortcut to that crown. They want a shortcut to glory, but they don't want to take the long road. They don't want to take the scenic way. And that's the straight and narrow. The scenic, the long road is the straight and narrow. And that's the road we're taking. But see, we didn't lose our integrity. We didn't lose our morals. How can you look yourself in the mirror and you let another man run up your ass? That's what all these guys in the entertainment, all of them. They throwing Diddy under the bus right now, but all of them. You can't get nowhere in this world if you don't lay down with Satan. Literally, that's how he gets down. You of your form the devil, the lust of you will do. That's where Jake making that God mammon is fucking it's detrimental. That's why it's a blessing that we don't have a lot of money, because that shit will destroy you. All money will do is amplify who you are and make you want to get to your lust quicker. If you're not able to learn restraint and control, what the fuck you gonna do when you get more money? You gonna be able to get the bitches you've been lusting after, the cars you've been lusting after, travel where you want to go, some more distractions, keeping you away from what you need to do, which is serving the Lord, and it's gonna ultimately destroy you. That's why you see guys continually destroy themselves. You look at Lil Wayne now, his face fucking, he look like Kirby in the face. That's what happens when you make mammon your God. You continually destroy yourself.
And the basic things are boring to you when you have that much money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just don't want to, play with one woman missionary. I was using, you know what I mean? Now you want to start doing some weird shit. You want to bring another chick. Then you get, look at them. They bring a chick, another chick in. That girl might bring a chick in, and then he bring his home in. You know what I mean? All that weird shit.
Maybe on that type of time with Joffrey in the Game of Thrones, man. They gotta see somebody bleed or some type of pain to get them off.
Yeah. That S&M shit, was it BDSM, whatever that shit. Don't be smacking. I don't like getting scratched. I don't want you to hit me with a whip. I might snuff you.
But all them gateways, the demon, that's why they do that. And that shit eventually leads to homosexuality.
Right.
Yeah, the scriptures speak about Esau being insatiable, not able to be satisfied. That's why he seeks more and more and more. The money ain't enough. If Esau would just sit on his ass, he'll stay on the throne. If he would stop being greedy, he'll stay on the throne. But he don't have no restraint. He don't have no control. So that's ultimately going to lead to him losing his kingdom. If he was able to just say, you know what, I'm going to stop being greedy and somebody else, he would be on the throne forever. But because he's so greedy, it's going to lead to his demise. And Jake is destroying themselves for fucking mammon. How can you look yourself in the mirror like that, man? I was TikTok exposing a lot of shit. These niggas, Jay-Z, they connected the dots. Fucking him and Dame Dash was fighting over Aaliyah. Aaliyah goes to shoot the Rock the Boat video. They said Jay-Z had it to where Hype Williams and them switched her to get. She wasn't supposed to take the plane. She gets on the plane. Miraculously, she dies. This thing goes on the tour with R. Kelly, the nigga that she was with prepping her when she was young, throwing it in her face. Then he did a video with Beyonce, that drunken love shit. They did it in the same area Aaliyah did Rock the Boat. These niggas are wicked, man.
And they got Aaliyah's uncle 4 days before she went over there to change something in the paperwork. If something was to happen to her, they won't be responsible.
And they interviewed Dame about it. He was like, he didn't want to say the whole thing. He said, I can't walk. He said, how you gonna be the guy that did this to my old shoulder? So it's a lot of wickedness going on in that industry.
Yeah, he said, I can't. The only way I couldn't hang around him right now because morally,
it's not right.
Right, yeah.
And you see what they doing with the celebrities now. It's not even music. It's just put a harlot on the stage. Like bitches are just on the stage with her ass out. Fucking what's the bitch name? Ice Spice. Literally, her ass is just out. And she's doing like the little sexy tactic, kind of pull it down, kind of. But we know the bitch ain't rapping. We know it ain't music. It's just whores on the stage. But that's the demonic industry that these people want to go into for the fame, for the glory, for a quick crowd. Now, I'd rather go through the bumps and bruises, learn patience, learn the lessons the Lord wants you to learn, right? And get it because it's going to mean more, and you did it in righteousness, and you ain't going to have your head down when you reincarnated. Because the spirits don't die. These niggas are coming right back, and they're going to, the Lord put the memories of niggas. Damn, I fucking let a nigga rub up my ass.
When you know what happens.
When you go to the judgment seat, the Lord going to present that. That's on your, when you in courtroom, like I was looking at this nigga Thug, and this nigga obese now. So you know he gonna lose.
That's because he ain't on no dope. That's drugs no more. Yeah. Blow up when you ain't get high.
And they got a nigga woman prosecuting him, so he's finished. Cause the nigga woman, she gonna listen to every fucking song that nigga ever made, dissect every lyric, and come into court with that shit. They try to say, oh, YSL means something about
Young God or something like that.
serving the Lord.
Yeah,
His lawyer is
Yeah, then the thug
That's
acting.
nice try. That's
And
nice
then so he
try.
made it positive. Yeah, so he's something under God, right? It was something under
like
God.
Louis tried it.
like he was showing his
Louis
intelligence at that point. But going back to the initial point, when you go to the judgment seat of the Lord, which angel takes the you got
Uriel, he does.
you got Uriel and Raphael, Uriah. Yeah, they go into the Lord, and the angels under them, because they are angels. They got angels working under them. They go into the Lord, rat sheets. You listen to this nigga. Now they don't have no mediator like we got a mediator in the court. We got Yahweh Sheriff. When them niggas didn't get called up and all these niggas.
Yeah, that's a wicked ass. No, this shit gonna be.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit gonna roll all the way down.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, I got a little more.
You know what I'm saying?
Looking like Santa Claus.
But see, you know what happens? See, a lot of them try to buck against the system. You know, I'm done with this. I don't do that. But then each says, "Oh, you don't want to do this? Hey, play that shit that he did when he first came in here." Then they got him on tape doing some wild in his back blown out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Oh shit, I can't. I'm gonna let my family know. I can't be exposed to that. All right, what else I gotta do? You know what I'm saying?
But the angels got all that shit recorded now. If a brother, most out forbid, but if your brother do pass, we know it's for the glory of Yahweh Shem Shah. If a brother pass, which is no such thing as death, man. You go back to the spirit realm. Right. If you pop up there at the judgment seat, we gotta mediate. Yahweh Shah gonna step in. Sit on the right, sit on my right hand. You know what I'm saying? Because we sinners, brother. We go all day, but we have that mediator because we're doing. He said, "Ye are my friends if you do what I tell you to do." We ain't out here telling people to eat pork. You obese, fat, nasty looking niggas. We telling our people to get right, to learn the dietary law. Right now, we can go into the intricacies of the dietary law and be like, "Okay, this is why you shouldn't eat lobster. See what it does. This is why you shouldn't eat pig. See what it does." Listen, just the Lord said, "Don't do it. Just don't do it." You shouldn't even have to go that deep. The most I said, "Don't do it. Don't do it." But see, Jake is a stiff-necked people, and that's why judgment must and will come. You brothers got to go.
I got the precept. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 10. It says, "For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Hamashiach, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad." So like the brother was going into, we all got to sit, before that judgment seat. Like he was going into, we got, Yahweh Shai, you know what I'm saying? So basically, we could be blameless through his blood, Lord willing, we be able to elect. Same way how Esau in his courts, how a fucking Edomite can go up and shoot up a school and he just get a slap on the wrist. Or a police officer shoot a so-called black man down, all right, and he only get, 2 years and then parole? So they get a slap on the wrist, man, and then they continue to start up at 1. Okay, calm. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 1. It says, "For we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle were dissolved, we have a building of the Most High, and house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens." It says, "For in this we groan earnestly."
So this is a temporary abode too. Yeah, it's just a temporary abode. When our internal vessel is with Yahweh Shah. We fight back to get to our real home. Your home ain't at auntie's crib or grandma's crib. The person that raised you. You got love for them because that's all you do in the flesh. And when you get understanding of life and creation, it's way bigger than that. It's way bigger than that. You realize I've been here many times. I've encountered many different peoples. I've had many different mothers. I've had many different aunts. I've had many different brothers and sisters. And who knows what has happened in the past? You may have had wives that have died, children that have died. You can't be so concerned with the moment. You have to be foresight and see what's ahead. That's what the prophet does, a seer. Be able to see what's coming before it happens. Exactly.
Yeah, what we talked about earlier, when we started off the video, man. Like I said, things to come, man. It says our servant shall eat, because, like I said, we don't have to worry about what's to come, because we know that, like you said, if y'all try to eat it, like I said, he gonna comfort us. Of course, like I said, we're gonna go through our trials and tribulation, but like you said, it's gonna be nowhere near as too thirsty.
Yeah.
But I digress.
No, that's a beautiful point. You gotta see that. You gotta see that. If you don't see that, you ain't gonna make it. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 2, it says, "For in this we groan earnestly, desiring to be clothed upon our house which is from heaven. If so be that being clothed, we shall not be found naked. It says, "For we that are in this tabernacle do groan, being burdened, not for that we would be unclothed, but clothed upon, that mortality might be swallowed up of life."
Yeah, the brother Ash brought it out. He's changed the darkness. This is what keeps us in a perpetual state of sinning and going on. You know, and we fall victim to our lust. That's why the Lord said, "I give you neither poverty nor riches." Because if He give you poverty, your lust is gonna cause you to do some shit to get money. If He give you riches, your lust is gonna cause you to do some shit to destroy you. So He keeps you in between because He loves you. But to children, children don't like this. Children don't like judgment. They get mad at daddy, but they don't realize why daddy doing what daddy doing. But daddy know why daddy doing. He ain't about to explain himself. Just fucking do it. That's how the Most High deals with us. He's not about to explain to you why you shouldn't do something. Do it, or I'm gonna judge your ass. Oh, you did what I didn't tell you to do. Now you corrupted. Now I gotta kill you. That's how the Most High works. And that's 2/3 of the wicked ass niggas on this side. They doing what the Lord told them not to do, and now we gotta kill you.
That's beautiful you said that, because that just proves that our nation is a hypocritical fucking nation, man. Because if you ask a Jake, you know, that has children, or in the case maybe if you tell them like, look, if you tell your son or your daughter not to do this and they disobey you, you ain't going, you know what I'm saying, chastise them, and they say, yeah. I'm like, so how much more of Yahweh Shemi Ashai to you?
Yeah, that's why Esau, one of the main war tactics he used on us was making a society where the wife and the husband has to work. So now the child is spending very minimum time learning anything from his parents at a very early age. When the early age is the point where they soak up the most information. Scripture say, train up a child in the way they should go, they should never depart. And if they're not there learning from their parents, they're not able to learn the ways that you want to instill in them. As soon as the child is born, they give the mother what, maybe a year of maternity leave?
Not even.
No, 3 months.
3 5 months. Okay, then she's fucking. You sending the child off to wherever, daycare, wherever, and they around different kids from broken homes. They getting taught by some weirdo in a fucking costume, and that trend doesn't stop all the way till they graduate high school. So the child has been raised under Esau's system. So now when they come home and they challenging your authority, it ain't because they just totally lost respect for you. It's because now they're in a state of confusion. Well, you tell me not to listen to the teachers. Why the fuck you sending me that in? I'm confused like a motherfucker. That's why the elder said, if feasible, grows home for your kid, but if you can't, that's the curses. That shows you the dire state that we're in. Go ahead, Ayos.
Brother, if I may, they even have restraints on that. Even if you come from a two-family home, the restraint is you can't discipline your kid. You know what I'm saying? Even if you come from a one-family home, you know, and the father's outside the house, you know, there's restraints on that because now the woman assumes the responsibility of you know, of what? The man.
Mm-hmm.
So there's restraints that Esau even has placed upon the family, even if both parents are in the house or one parent is in the house. Mm-hmm. You know, this place is just wicked.
Yep. You look at Virginia. Virginia got a lot of military families, and you know the fathers go out to sea. They got a woman at home. She not raising them kids properly. And the job of a wife is to instill the values of the father in the children, so they continue his legacy. That's what lineage is. It's legacy of your father, continuing his legacy, his ideas. You are supposed to inherit your father's image, his foundation, what he created. You don't go start no new shit. How can you build a legacy that way? If you started something from the ground up, and your son comes and I don't want to fuck with that shit, I'm gonna start my own shit. Who am I pass it on to? I gotta have me another son, or they should have died off.
Oh, as you can see what happened to King Solomon, because remember he said what? He don't know if Banning back said he never know if it's gonna be a wise man and a fool, and we know what happened to that.
Because our kingdom was supposed to be taken care of, but the sons decided they didn't want to agree with how it should be ran, and that's how northern and southern kingdom split, and the kingdom fell into captivity after that. You know, so raising your children is a very, very strategic process that you need the father, but you also need the mother, because the father is not meant to be around fucking babies. All that. That's not what a man is there for. A man is there to provide, protect, conquer, and show you the right way. The mother is there to take heed from the husband. Okay, that's how we do it. Okay, and she runs with the game plan. She wakes them up. She's instilling everything that you told her to instill in them from that moment forward. Not, oh, you gone doing your thing, and she
Fuck that nigga. You in here taking me to Red Lobster? Fuck that nigga.
and the kids on fucking who knows, God knows what the kids are. They raising themselves. And that's what society is. And that's what 2/3 of the nation is. They are children left to themselves. They're not listening to the spirit. They're not being raised properly. You got something about? Or
This is Isaiah 30, chapter 1, verse 1 says, woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my
and
spirit.
counsel, see everything has to be done by counsel. There's a counsel within a counsel within a counsel. The angels have counsels. Yahweh Shah has counsels. Our elders at Great Millstone, they have counsels among themselves, all the way down to us. We have counsels in the smaller churches. You should consult. If it has to do anything that could affect the body, you have to consult the brothers. You have to have counsel on that because it affects the body. If you're going out of town, if you're doing this, if you're doing that, whatever, it can be something you think is small, but if this is not our labors, this is Yahweh Shah's labor. So you have to deal with it as such. You can't just move how you want to move. Anything that affects the body, have you counsel for. All right, brother, cool. Because if you do something, brother don't know this, brother. What the fuck is this? I remember in our old camp, we saw that camp one weekend, and the boy number one, they decided to split and just didn't tell nobody.
Okay.
They just in a whole other area teaching. Decided they split from it. That was complete wickedness. We don't know where the fuck you at. And guess where they at now? Nowhere to be fucking found. You know, so when you read that word counsel, matter of fact, let me get that word counsel in the etymology on that. Because counsel keeps you from destroying your future. You know, a lot of men don't think they need counsel from them, but yes, the fuck you do. And sometimes we can't counsel ourselves properly. Sometimes you need that other eye to see things that you don't see in yourself. Because a lot of times we don't even want to recognize some of the shit that's wrong with it. Sometimes we try to block it out. And you need a brother that'll be like, nah, brother, that's and you can't be like, well, brother, you got shit. Nah, you can't do that. Because if you know it's right about you, suck it up. That ain't the time for you to then call out him or his well, shit, you got this wrong with you. No. Just take what the Lord is giving you in that moment.
If I can make a point, you shouldn't get on the brother in that mindset because of what that brother's correcting you on is not, and he's not doing it wrong. Then that brother's in the right. The scripture, I think it's Matthew 7. Take the mote out of your eye before you correct somebody else about the one that they talk about. That's it, that you correcting in their eye. Yeah. So, but if a brother's correcting on something that he doesn't have no fault in, then he's okay to correct you.
Yep. Just like the well, Yahweh Shah gave us the order of the council. He said, look, you see something wrong with a brother, you go to that brother. If the brother buck up,
I ain't trying to hear shit.
all right, man, I gotta get two more boys. He ain't trying to hit me. He ain't trying to hear shit I'm talking about. And the other bros coming, they like, nah, bro, you wilding out. You need to listen to the bro.
Man, y'all hate me, man. Y'all fucking like me.
Now we got Bush Show bring you to the whole. This is mercy. Now we bring you to the whole body. Hey, we brought this to him. This is what he been doing. How y'all feel about this? Yeah, you wrong, brother. Man, y'all looking down on me. Y'all looking down on me. And the Lord said you treat him as a heathen. You gotta let him go. Because every brother ain't gonna hate you. So if you didn't want to listen to one brother, the Lord said get two more. So it can't be that. So that's why it's a counsel and order to everything, because everything must be done decently and in order. And the angels don't dip out of their ranks, contrary to how Christianity teaches that Satan broke out of rank and decided to create hell. Yeah, that's bullshit.
Can I say something real quick? Like the brother just said earlier, we in the fleshly body, so we sin, right? And I say this all the time. Because of that, if we truly want to have the eternal kingdom, we should want to be rebuked when we go on. We want to live right. We want to live as righteous as possible on this side. So if we're serious about this, like the brother said, standing on business, we want to be rebuked if you're doing something wrong. That's a lot. That's real hard for people coming out of the world into this truth. A lot of people can't take correction or telling somebody somebody telling them that they're going off. That's something some people really gotta work at.
Can I make one more quick point? All right. So the thing about being rebuked is that if you don't acknowledge what it is that you're doing, how you gonna change yourself? So rebuke can be a form of acknowledgement. Because if you and like you said, you see yourself in the mirror, you don't see nothing wrong with you, then there's nothing that's gonna be wrong with you. But if you're doing something that somebody else sees and you don't acknowledge it, that rebuke should be looked at as a form of acknowledgement. That's all we should look at.
Yeah. Because the scripture say examine ourselves. Sometimes you need somebody to point out what needs to be examined. You know?
And that's love.
That's straight up love.
That's love.
Yeah. And going back to, I'm gonna let you get it, bro, but going back to being the son, Satan is the son of the Most High. So he continues his father's legacy. He continues what his father wanted. He inherited it and he runs with it. Father said, Satan, I want you to be like this. Satan does it. I fulfill my father's will. He don't break out of rank. He's not a child left to himself. He reports back to his order. Job tells you that the sons of God reported to the Most High.
And Satan came
And
with
Satan came with him. So you pork chop, eating Christian.
Well, he just said, I'm just gonna come with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Because they you let them tell it, he's not allowed back.
Right.
The gates closed. Fuck out of here.
See, that's how you know that the scriptures are beautiful too, you know what I'm saying? Because they made it a point to put that in the Lord. The Lord made it a point to put that in there.
Yeah, because he knew they would bring it up. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
The Lord is man, the Lord is ages ahead of these niggas. He is the beginning, he is the end. He's seen every fucking argument. That's why when these niggas come up, we gotta answer the scriptures for everything. You think he left out key points we would need?
Ah, shit. We fucked up. Like Olive. Shit. We left this out.
No, he gave us everything we needed to conquer in the flesh. Yahushua already did it. And he did it during a rougher time. Because the scriptures speak about as the earth grows older, the age gets weaker. So that's why you see men are effeminate, women are through, because the longer the earth is going in this state, the age is getting weaker. It ain't until Yahushua comes and set up his kingdom that the earth is going to be refreshed and renewed in its strength. You know?
Y'all have one?
Yeah, finish that up. It says that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. God, to go into what you're saying, the rebellious ones. This is speaking about the past, but it still correlates to now. Worship other gods and so forth, on being rebellious to Yahushua, you're not covered. So therefore, in that day of the Lord, you're not gonna have no protection.
Go ahead, I'm on.
Going in on the topic of chastening, which we were recently on. This is Revelation chapter 3 and 19. It says, "As many as I love, I rebuke and chasten. Be zealous, therefore, and repent." Right? This is what we need to do. We don't need to be scoffing at chastening of the Lord, man. We need to buckle down and keep going forward, man. Try to keep this thing going. Unless we're gonna get the spirit taken from you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that, because what that leads to? That leads to second death, thermonuclear destruction. You're not gonna make it. You know what I mean? I got this other precept going into chastening the son. This is Sirach chapter 30 and 1. It says, "He that loveth his son causeth him off to feel the rod, that he may have joy of him in the end." You don't chastise your son. You don't teach your son the right way. Well, he's gonna be putting right out the street, shooting up dope, high on purpose, and shooting each other away. You know what I'm saying?
And I always bring it up when it's my fucking show. They're gonna bring back part 4 with the second part in January, but Invincible. Now he got his ass kicked by his father first season, but this season he found out, damn, I understand what my father was doing, what he was doing, because now the real dude that had his father doing what he was doing came to him and was like, man, you couldn't do this because you're part of the ritual night nation. You know what I'm saying? So now you get more understanding. Damn, I need to be chastised to wake up and realize Earth ain't all it is. It's a whole goddamn You know, galaxy around this mother. You know, I can't just be concerned with this low level thinking, and that's how the Most High wants us to. Even though we're restricted by time, because in our age everything is you're late. You got to be on time. You may die tomorrow. You're not supposed to live your life in fear of death. Oh, I got to do this because I need that. You're not supposed to fear death. That's not how the Most High said he created not a spirit of fear for men to be in. You know, that's not the spirit you're supposed to operate in. You're supposed to operate in. I'm serving my Lord. Day one day at a time, getting through. You know, growing until I get called back to my glory. Not, oh shit, I gotta fight. I gotta get this. I gotta get that. YOLO. Well, really, you're supposed to understand time is really a tool for us to use and use it to conquer. You know, this time that we have, it's building us up. It's making us strong. It's you conquering demons, man. You fighting a whole other. Man, that makes me happy when I know I'm fighting in a spiritual fight. You gotta see it. This is a spiritual fucking fight. Them deities, Baal, Peor, Molech, Baphomet, them motherfuckers are real. Those are real deities that have been around for centuries, man. That is in the minds of the people. That's why you see a motherfucker in a 2-bedroom apartment putting up Christmas decorations. It's a spirit that comes with that. I've seen the shit. I'm like, what the fuck? It's a spirit that comes with that. And these are the same spirits coming back down in reincarnation doing the same shit they did in Babylon. Go ahead, bro.
This Ephesians 6:12. It says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." You know, and that's ultimately what the brother was just saying. Hey, all these things you see people doing. On my routes, I be driving by these lights that these people have, and you can see just like, and being that we in the spiritual battle now, we see the wickedness that comes, the vibration that comes with all these lights and stuff that we have.
Weird,
it look weird. It look weird.
It looks
That's exactly what I said when I rolled past. I said, "Damn, that shit look
like, look at that shit right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Look right. Shit don't look normal.
You see the tree with the red, blue. I just got on the plantation. I'm doing a delivery to the crib. Shit. I don't even want to fucking do that. Because you know that shit go back to Nimrod. That shit put spirits on you, man. That's why they be in that jolly. Because that's a holy spirit. They be that you don't pussy and stomach. That shit got spirits on it, man.
Mistletoe. It's supposed to be
Mistletoe. That shit brings down.
What is that? What does that go back?
It's an old witch thing. I did a video on it probably last year around Christmas time, but it goes back to witchcraft.
Yeah, I remember seeing something like that.
Yeah, you know that. It always felt funny. My grandparents were real big on it. The mistletoe, give you people get.
Yeah.
What I gotta give you? No.
Yeah. Y'all ever seen the movie Smile?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Them niggas that be in that Christmas spirit, that's what I think of when I see them.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, the lady that always she was hunted by some motherfucker that kills himself. I like scary movies. You already know.
That shit fucked me up.
The lady walked to the car and her head turned upside down. Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
That's how they do though. You can see the demons on their ass, man. And they putting up them trees, you know, singing fa la 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 and all that other stuff. Like with my plantation, I gotta constantly go into multiple grocery stores. So I'm constantly hearing that shit all fucking day. And they be in their cars pushing all heavy. Yeah, hard as fuck. And that's why I mentioned that movie, because when they smile at you, really look, that's really what they look like.
That's a
Santa
at my plantation gonna ask, "Hey, when you gonna come see me? You know I got a lap here." I said, I looked at him. I wanted to curse. I couldn't, but I was like, nah. I told him, I said, I'm a man of God. Right? He said, I'm a man of God too. I said, that ain't got nothing to do with it. Because E nasty. Why would you tell a grown man I got a lap here? Yeah.
Show me the reindeer in the scripture. Show me Rudolph. You know what I'm saying? What does that have to do with the Lord? Then you say he's born on Christmas. Now, we was young. They used to play the drummer boy. And they got the wise men. Yeah, they got the wise men. The scriptures didn't say it was only 3 wise men.
Best music out of all time.
They just make up their own shit.
Jay's music, whatever.
They always got one nigga as the wise. One nigga with a fucking turban on. Nigga with a turban on. With an Edomite baby in the fucking cradle with leprosy. The fuck out of here, man.
The only one that had some sense was what's his name? Scrooge.
Oh
Until
yeah,
they got
he was
his ass.
against that shit.
Scrooge
Yeah,
is righteous,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, he was against that shit. Yeah, hey, that's a good point
Yeah,
right there.
until they got him though. At the end, they got him.
He was righteous. Like, put this bullshit up.
Oh yeah, the Grease too.
Yeah, he was taking all that shit. Yeah, he was righteous. As a kid, we was in that dump.
What? The Grinch gonna take our tour.
But you know, that's another one. He does that in all these movies. Makes the bad guy the good guy, and the good guy is the bad guy.
That nigga
And
Grant said,
everything
"Give me
he
this
was.
goddamn tree."
Oh,
Yeah,
He a prophet.
You see the one on social media when the Grinch come, he sound like you. Goddamn Christian.
Yo, that's the other you listen on. That's a funny. The old one. Yeah, not the remake with Jim Carrey. The old one. That nigga.
He just had the one little kid. She said, "You're the Grinch, bitch." That's why.
Yeah, that's real. Where we at?
I got that word counsel for the scripture that brother brought out in Isaiah 30. It says counsel. It says advice or instruction given. It says mutual advising or interchange of opinions of consolation. It says plain opinion, and it says from a simulated form of come with together. You know, so that counsel going into advice, meaning you have to all be on one accord, man. And the counsel that we have been given, be it coming down from the elders and apostles down, that's coming from Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, man. That's all order. So we all on one consent, and we all, in agreement to the scripture, we in agreement to, what's right and what's wrong, man. And here we are, teaching and telling our people, hey, look, this is wrong and this is right. Go this way, don't go that way. Like say for instance, you see someone crossing the street, and you see this big ass bus or truck coming full speed, you gonna tell, hey, yo, get the hell out the way. It may come off as a harsh message, but look, we trying to save you.
Yeah, it makes because everybody's different. Some may do a little more gentle, others may be more forward. But if it's correct, take it. But prior to having, I didn't like the way it came out, so I'm just gonna disregard. And then you never fix what's wrong with you. And then the Lord comes back, sees that spot, and he don't want you. He said, I showed you that it needed to be fixed. You didn't like the way it sounded. That was your pride. Now I gotta take you out. That's how they operate, man. Yahweh and Yahweh are the biggest Jake. So the way Jake be talking, I gotta get that. That's the Most High. That's the spirit of the Most High. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I got a quick one. It's Proverbs 19 and 20. It says, "Hear counsel and receive instruction, that you may be wise in the latter end."
If Jake talk that bully shit and raw shit, but the Most High really killing babies. Got babies' brains being blown out. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, when he says something, and he told you he's a man that he should not lie. He's not a man that he should lie. He's bound by his word. So if he say you do this, I'm gonna do that to you, he gonna do it. And the way he did us on them slave ships, because we can get mad at evil, that was judgment from Yahweh. And he told us what was gonna happen. It's written.
Like the curses tell us that when the Lord told Moses, "This is what I'm gonna do to the Israelites when they transgress my law. I'm gonna kick them out the land of Israel and scatter them throughout the four corners of the globe." Look at us, man.
Yeah, it's true. He talks about his vineyard having thorns and bristles in it. Fucking sexy red. That's a thorn.
Yeah, I wanted to bring her up too, real quick. We know that's a plant, right? We know that's a plant. But we were talking about how 6-year-olds, they look at sexy red and want to follow behind that. You should not have that on your screen. You can't help it. But she got 5 different flavors of a lipstick.
Are they all sexual disease?
Yeah, the white ones come. The red ones, the green one's gonorrhea. Yeah. Red one's something else. So this is what they're pushing on people. I just want to bring, because I never got to get that out. This is why our people gotta go. 2/3 of our people gotta go because they're letting you push that.
I'm sure you've brother seen that video too.
No, real quick, and this woman is pregnant now.
Yeah.
Out in Compton with YG with all the bloods throwing a B sign up, and the little girls look at this, and want to be this. This is crazy. It's madness.
Yeah, you brother seen the video with the ballerina instructor. She was talking about how the little girl, she was trying to play classical music.
Oh yeah, I see that. She was there. Yeah.
And tell them, hey man, this is kind of music.
She was good.
She was fine. Right here. She was fine. I said it to you.
Cute little teacher.
Yeah.
she was telling them that they just trying to play classic music, but the girl was like, nah, the little girl, 5-year-old girl was like, nah, I want to hear about my pink, my booty hole brown, you know?
Wow.
And so she was crying, she was bawling, she was like, I don't understand how you parents are raising these kids, because it's fucked up. These kids, they're disrespectful, they don't listen, they don't have any patience, you know, they can't take any kind of guidance, so they just all over the place, you know? And by the time they 10, you know, they're gonna be ran through.
And I think if it's the same video, she said, and the sad part is, I talked to when the mother came up to get her. I talked to the mother, and the mother said, "Well, obviously, if she told her she didn't want to do something, she don't want to do it, so don't make her do it." And she was like distraught. She was like, "I can't." She wanted to cry.
Yeah, it was a big lady, right?
Yeah, cute little lady.
Yeah.
She said, "I can't believe what is happening to our people. Y'all remember this shit? You gotta check. This is crazy."
Like right now, they every monkey see, monkey do. They got the little thing that while the girls are putting the camera on the ceiling and they're shaking their ass, every girl's doing it. So think about it. They seeing this on social media. Our kids are seeing this. Our daughters and nieces and little sisters is gonna want to do that shit. You know what I mean?
Bro, when I see my sisters, they carbon copies of that shit. But that's why social media is so demonic, because what do they call them? Social media influencers.
Right.
They influence them to do things. So you see them emulate everything that they on that fucking. The people in the world cannot be on their phone like that because they don't have the wisdom to decipher. This is some wicked bullshit. We can be on TikTok and be like, shit. And even us, we gotta be careful because that shit will lead you down a rabbit hole and just going and falling. Now you just spend an hour looking at fucking ball.
I got all those lip glosses that the brother had mentioned by homegirl. She said I got all different flavors: coochie juice, booty hole brown, coochie pink, sex on my period, gonorrhea, yellow discharge, and nut.
Yeah.
Disgusting, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Is that not sick though?
That's disgusting.
That's sick, yeah.
You know what talks about degenerate plant?
Oh yeah.
I think that's in Isaiah.
Find me that real quick. It's in Isaiah. Find me that real quick. Degenerate is a degenerate fucking plant. That's a fucking retarded. And we went to school with bitches like that. All Esau did was find the first nigga bitch that can say her alphabet and give her a mic. The first nigga bitch in the hood. Bitch, can you say your alphabet? Yes. And get a mic. Right.
Sounds bad. Can't even rap at that.
Jeremiah 2:21.
This is Jeremiah 2:20.
So.
Okay, I got you. Let's start at 19. It says, "Thine own wickedness shall correct thee, and thy backsliding shall reprove thee. Know therefore and see that it is an evil thing and bitter that thou hast forsaken Yahweh thy power, and that my fear is not in thee, said the Lord Yahweh."
And they've forsaken Yahweh for who?
Esau.
That's who they serve now. That's why they're gonna take his mark, because they want to be a perpetual slave to him. I want to be a slave to Yahweh. Slavery ain't bad, it's just who you a slave to.
We're gonna be slaves anyway.
Yeah, you have no control. And whether you believe it or not, you didn't create this. Everything this what you walking on and what you didn't create this. So at the end of the day, you don't have no free will to fucking say, I'm free to do what the fuck I want. If Moses wants something to happen in your ass, you gonna fucking happen. He's the Alpha and Omega. So I want to be a slave to righteousness, not a slave of fucking wickedness.
It's the word that gets, because if you say servant, that takes the little cushion to the low.
They even hate that word.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
I just did social experiments.
Oh yeah.
How you feel about being a servant? What?
I got a definition.
Demons come out on them, man.
She burns you. She but waiting to exhale. That's that wicked shit. Too Esau allowed that shit to be made. It's off topic, but that wait to exhale with Angela Bassett.
Get your shit.
Get
your shit.
She putting bleach on it. A whole culture, a whole lineage.
Who they have say Mary?
Mary.
I'm not gonna.
A whole lineage of nigga bitches ran with it.
They shit inside the spot.
They were like, I kill him dead before I let him be.
And they got a new one coming out. They come out Christmas.
I don't fuck with her.
Nah, she
You talking about Fantasia?
Yeah, stand the Fantasia one, but you sang of her in it too. That was my main thing.
Oh, her in it?
She so
You
let Harpo beat me. You know, because the whole movie about silly you. and that toxic masculinity. I gotta save her for her man. That ain't none of your business. The scripture say meddle not another man's affair. Black women run with this shit, this Hollywood narrative. Tyler Perry, your ass gotta get it too, nigga. Because they ran with that nigga shit too. She come in the crib, what was that shit? The movie she come in the crib, nigga just
Darren the mad black.
yeah, the bitch had a male stripper. They totally do that. She had a male stripper for her bride's party. This nigga in the house. And this nigga come in.
Yeah, he strapped up.
He did so much.
He had her in there, man.
You know what I'm saying? Bitch, who told her into it? Had a nigga friend.
Yep.
And he was like, bitch, I'm about to marry you. And he bet in the whole, I wouldn't see that in the movies, I remember. In the whole, the women, oh shit, that's fucked up. Y'all didn't see the stripper?
Yeah.
That was okay.
They were totally blind to that shit.
Yeah, he was paying all the bills. She was living in that nice house.
And they Tyler Perry painted this nigga the whole movie. This nigga's a villain here. Fuck out of here, bro.
That's because he's an elemental pig.
Especially with the I don't know, bro. See the movie Temptations or with the one Jake woman. So basically, she was cheating on her husband to be with that ball player, whatever they came to.
Yes.
And man, he was being a fucking simp the whole fucking movie, man.
Yeah.
You know, that shit is vexing as hell, man. And he kept begging her to be back with him, man. You know?
You said Temptation?
Yeah, I think it is Temptation. That's what it's called.
It's a Tyler Perry movie, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I interrupted.
No, not that one. The other one, the Tyler Perry.
Yeah. Same nerves, man.
That's what he does.
Sick.
Yeah, but
He got the nigga. He got the one nigga with the fake brain weed.
Yeah.
He's sipping for the good diarrhea of a man, black woman.
Yeah, elemental Shamar Moore, right?
Yeah.
He an elemental piece. You can't look at him. Yeah, he voiced
But that's why the scripture said Esau was wiser than Daniel, because he knew I gotta be controlling television and music. And these niggas like entertainment. So if I can control the entertainment and control what they see and hear, I can mold them how I want. Yeah, nigga, you gangster. Yeah, nigga, use blood, use a crib. Yeah, nigga, that's your op. Yeah, he on the wrong block. Yeah, they kill him, nigga. I like that, nigga. Hey, young throw, we need you to rap about this, nigga. Yeah. Oh, you ain't getting paid. He knew he had to get control of entertainment because Drake loved being entertained. But see, you can't get us like that, nigga. Because we love wisdom more than entertainment. We seek out the wisdom of the wise. And we know that shit is phony, man. We know entertainment is never bread and services. That's what happened in ancient Rome. They're watching the Colosseum games while Rome is crumbling around them. Because when you look at because that shit is still up, the big ass Colosseum, which look like all the other arenas here in America. When you look at that shit over there in ancient Rome, it's dead set in the middle of the civilization. So they were there watching the gladiators while Rome was fucking falling. Taxes going up, the homeless was crazy. What do you see today? The homelessness is going by and more every day. And what people are talking about? Entertainment, shade room gossip, the same shit all over again. Yeah, my parlay.
I got 8 leg parlay.
Which ain't no wrong with doing that, but you can't allow that to distract you from what you gotta know what the fuck's going on, nigga. You gotta be some respect. Your enemy is constantly moving. The devil walk around like a lion, seeing who he may devour. Even that ploy that's over there in Israel. All that shit is control of demolition. We know that the Rothschilds been financing this shit. That shit started with the Napoleon War, and that movie finna come out.
I seen that yesterday.
Went to the movie.
Yeah, I seen that yesterday.
It already out.
Yes, already.
Yeah, Napoleon's good.
Yeah, Napoleon was good.
You see that? Go see it.
Yeah, it's already out.
Going on.
Going on, Jake.
But they told me that. I was watching that just watch it.
Put it in the chat.
Talking about that movie with
The little short Napoleon dude. The Napoleon War. That was the first war that the Rothschilds financed. Napoleon. And ever since then, they've been financing both sides.
What about the French? Remember
They bought the Louisiana Purchase.
Yeah,
We gotta go see that.
I think it was 3 hours.
yeah. Well, to me, you know, it's normal, so you know.
Yeah, like, cause we went to go see that
Oppenheimer.
Killers of the River Moon. It's just 3 hours. Now, like I was telling Juan, that ain't a movie you go back and watch. But you get what you get out of it for that first watch. But I advise, if you ain't seen it, it's a must watch. Because it shows you Esau cannot be disgusting. Which we already know, but
Yeah.
I don't see how Gad sees that and don't be like, I'm about to go kill you, like that. Not dead ass. Because the way he was doing them was way.
It was so. I don't know if y'all ever seen that movie. Lost My Heart on Wounded Knee. It's a movie about Gad. Yeah,
I want to see that.
it's on HBO Max.
Yeah, I was
Yo,
watching
y'all
that.
gotta check. Yeah, y'all gotta check that shit out.
Oh,
the movie come out soon as the opening. It's Esau attacking Gad. At the beginning.
Yeah, I seen that, but I didn't watch it to the end.
Yeah. That's a long movie too. Yeah, but yeah, it's on HBO Max. Bro, gotta watch that too, man.
I was telling his brother I started watching Yellowstone. They kind of just be going to the same history. You know, it's more or less modern day, just showing how the billionaires cornered the market. Yeah, and they still got it. And Gad's still trying to get their foot in there. They still on the reservation. It's a good watch too. It's lengthy, but you know what I'm saying?
Yellowstone's got a TV show?
Yeah, because every major industry that we try to get our foothold in, if you want to start farming, who you got to go to get these licenses, these seeds, good seeds. And even then, you got to have something in the bank. If you farming, you got to have something to eat while you farming. Because certain shit don't sprout. Maybe some shit don't sprout for years.
Yeah, true.
Like coffee beans and stuff like that. So you got to already have initial capital to even start certain things. So Esau is far ahead in the game. Jake, you talking about get independent. Nigga, you can't get independent right now, man. It's damn, actually, it's impossible. And what's his name brought it up in the Breakfast Club interview, one of the best interviews I ever watched.
Anderson.
Dr. Carl Anderson, he told him, Charlamagne, like, you sure it's over? He said, look, nigga, it's done for niggas. He told him, it's too late. There's no way you niggas can catch up. It's over. And that's real. We need our savior. We have one savior that can buy us back.
If I may add, Jake can't catch up because the shit that Jake doing now, Esau been doing it with the businesses and the scamming. Esau did that shit on a higher level, so you can't catch up to what the fuck Esau did.
Even if you Jake get lucky and get his business booming, his farm booming and all he gonna do is fly by and sprinkle some poppy seeds or some opium seeds or some cocaine down there. Give him a reason to raid and tear that shit up.
He can get away with it because once again, he owns everything. He owns the police force. He owns the military force. He owns the secret services. He owns the little groups that he finances, such as the Ku Klux Klan, such as these fucking Proud Boys, Antifa. Even if you were able to get it up and running, after all that hill, you got to catch to get your farm going. He can come in at any moment and come up with a reason. Hey, look, nigga, this is
it's not
regulation. Yeah, it's gonna be regulation.
A lot of people bring out Black Wall Street as an example, but there's been plenty of multiple Black Wall Streets where Jay got this shit together, and he came through. The last there's one lady still alive from the Tulsa, Oklahoma Black Wall Street thing. And she's like 101 or 104 or some shit like that, right? And she broke it down. She said she remember when they came in with the hard hats, she was a little girl, she went under the table. They tore up her whole house. The mother was cooking, they threw the food out, the food that was on the pan, threw it out the backyard, right? They said they tore everything up, but the only thing they left up there was the cross.
Yeah. See, when you look at one of them niggas in Black Wall Street, the nigga that had the bank, this nigga is the bank in the top of the bank, trying to fight for his shit. They bring a meeting to his fucking bank. No, Black Wall Street, with the actual shit. They was fighting for their businesses. They was fighting for their businesses.
Because they think about that. Jake finally got their shit together. People really died. You know, they probably died for that shit. For real, like I'm going out holding my shit down.
Because when you watch the documentary, the guy said, "Hold on, what? He's a white bitch.
A nigga. It was a nigga."
She went and said, "Dude did something to her in the elevator." And they was waiting for something like that to happen. They said they crossed some railroad tracks and they didn't spill no fucking. All them businesses got lit
and shit. Yeah.
But that's judgment from the Lord, though.
Hey, like I said, one of those cities, they actually flooded one of those cities. I forgot what it was, but when actually they said that it's illegal swimming there, Jake, whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, you talking about Lake Lanier?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. It's an underground community of Jake. They got flooded.
That's crazy. That shit forbidden.
I got a
real man.
This is Sirach chapter 11 and 33. It says, "Take heed of the mischievous man, for he worketh wickedness. Lest he bring upon."
Wait a minute, did we finish that all?
No.
It says, "Lest he bring upon thee of the judgment blood." Right? You saw this famous of mischievous demons. mischievous of the mischievous. You know what I'm saying? You gonna come for real.
You came with a crop, the creme de la creme.
You know what I mean? That's for
Facts,
real. Like, this
facts.
man, this man will be your friend all the way to the day he can finally come and get you and cut your head off.
That's Rock 12 and 13.
Don't go crouching.
Take heed. You gotta take heed of this.
That's what these celebrities did.
You don't. Hey, you
Yeah, he said Ciroc 12 and use you.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta know who your enemy is, man.
Hey, I got the little meme. It's the Wheel of Fortune in the spot. They say, guess this phrase. They say, the white man truly is the devil. You know what I mean? You got to keep that mindset. You know?
Jake want their enemy to be another Jake, though.
I mean,
Because that's another curse. And the curses are so evident amongst our people. Thy eyes should be evil toward our brother. As soon as you walk on amongst another Jake, he got that eye. Like, he put that walk on. I was on my road. This was yesterday or the day before yesterday. I get back in the truck and I see it's just one Jake. He be smoking weed and shit in the neighborhood. But this guy, he coming. This kind of like a hooded area where I think I'll be at. But he coming up and he was walking straight past me. He see the middle with the the common nigga look with the weed, and then he starts.
Oh shit!
I said, what the fuck? I peeped the whole.
That's a defense mechanism.
That's exactly what it is, bro. Because we've been there in the world. It's a defense. He don't want to seem like.
Let me see if I can stand him down.
Yeah,
you know.
I seen this one video. It was Jake. He was in Chicago. He was basically saying like you can't walk in certain neighborhoods. So he said when you see a whole bunch of gamers walking out, basically he was recording. He said that he did the moonwalk. Like he was walking. He said I ain't getting jumped today. Like I ain't getting jumped today.
That nigga wild.
That's wild, though.
He wild.
He said
We can't use that type of tactic.
He said you think I'm about to get my shoes taken and everything straight
I pray to the Lord.
And then he said, "Whoa!" He hit the wall. He said, "Whoa!"
You gotta give it to the Lord, man. If you in the world, though, you should utilize that.
I stand on business.
That shit had me crying. He really did the walk too. And then how the way he carried his bag,
Jake on Jake.
and he really pulled it off because you know how like you see somebody in the street. So they get like, hey, what's good with you? This and that and the third. They said something, and he did the little gay talk and shit. I'm like, wow.
He had to have it on video. Jake, thanks.
So back in Jeremiah, finish out 19.
Yeah, that's the cool thing, monetizing their destruction. You look at all these social influencers, these streamers, niggas doing the dumbest shit. They get views, setting themselves on fire. I seen one clip, this nigga, he's like a little retarded kid.
Yeah,
but he's a man, but he's like a retarded. I show speeds and shit like that. Niggas, he bought all these different type of fireworks and shit. And he's in his room at his mom's crib. And I'm talking, he got like big shit. Like this ain't no little shit. He just set it all off. Man. And the shit caught on fire, and then the fire department got to come. It's like, what the fuck?
I got
it. Finishing out Jeremiah 2 and 19. It says, "Thou hast forsaken Yahweh thy power, and that my fear is not in thee, say Yahweh, power of hosts. For of old time I have broken thy yoke and burst thy bands. But thou sayest, I will not transgress."
Yeah. Well, he's so fucking dope. You know now, like when I be watching lives, he be taking like you see the views, and it won't show you no views.
Yeah, it won't show you.
And then you see like 5 likes, and then it'll go down to no likes.
Now it's back. Now it's good.
So that's Esau's new tactic.
Yeah,
remember at first he was fucking with the thumbnails.
Yeah.
He was chopping bulls videos. That's his new thing now.
Yeah.
So if you notice that happening to your videos, that's what's going on.
So we're gonna show you, like I said. So we don't know how many actually views you got, because like you said before, he can shadow ban. He can, like I said, you can actually pay for views.
Yeah, because when you go to your studio and you look at the video's actual views, it'll be way higher than what is initially said. Yeah. So that's why you just gotta do the work. Because you don't know who the vid is reaching. I did a vid a while back. How like when you look at the geographic location of who be watching your vid, sometimes that shit you have like only 2-3 views, but 2 of them shits was in fucking Singapore. What the fuck? So the word is being pushed throughout the 4 corners of the earth. You know?
And like I said, you seen before with the brother White. I said, Lord, can you just bring us, like you said, views just like that if you wanted to. So,
and we don't do it for views anyway. That's why.
Well, remember, you know, he's dealing with a small number.
Yeah. That's why Elder posted the ball made that video about not being in love with the comment board. Checking the comment board, looking crazy. Ain't no scripture there. You know, that shit can feed into your fucking ego, man. And you see that with these other guys in these other camps. They love the attention. They love being looked at as that guy. And that's really why they started their own thing. They want to be looked at as that. Because really, there's no reason to break off and start your own thing. There's really not no real important reason that you think I'm breaking off something whack. There got to be something that hurts your feelings. And instead of you saying that, you want to just say, nah, we got better than our teachers. That's a fucking lie. You know? And I ain't gonna say his name, but we know what I'm talking about. Because if you just be a humble man, which humility goes into being humiliated, a lot of guys say they're humble until they're humiliated and then they can't take it. If you just be humble, like the Lord says, sometimes suffering. You know, reason for you to bring over the old.
That's why it's important to really examine yourself. Because you will get caught slipping and realize that, damn, I'm the one that's fucking it. You know? And then now you got to fix yourself, because if you don't, it's going to continue to get worse. And the Lord can blind your ass to the point where, boom, you out the street.
Like the majority of these guys that we see breaking off, they don't last. Like this other camp that we thought they was good in good standing. The guys down there in Florida found out they got all type of shit, disorder. That's what happens when you're not reporting to nobody else. Just your guys that you came out with. Now now they hate the head of the camp. They say he's going off. He's breaking all over here. This whole bunch of confusion. That's what happens. Huh? Not them, the other guys in Florida. They like the younger bros. The younger bros. They had a brother that passed away from cancer recently.
They Burns?
Huh?
Probably some Babylon.
Yeah, them bros. Yeah, they got.
They not in the GMS?
No. They said they didn't want to. They were supposed to come up under the Tampa Bay.
So
they didn't want
the brother that just passed away was with them.
Was with them. And now we found out they got all type.
We might.
Yeah.
We found out the Burns.
Yeah. We found out they got all type of shit going on.
And he was under them?
Yeah. So that shows you when you want to do your own thing. Look, man, just follow the steps that's been laid before you.
Shit, it ain't hard. It's the blueprint. You just come out.
But like I said, you never know, man. They say one thing, and then eventually, like I said, it could be more about doing like that.
You know what you need with shit like that is like that? You need stuff that's over you. To be like, okay, y'all get this shit over here.
Galatians 5:2 is it? When a man thinking himself to be something when he's not, then he's deceiving himself.
Because if you the head down there and then there's nobody over you, and more than half your camp not agreeing with you, what the fuck is going on? What do? You're not reporting to nobody. So now you see the fault. Now, of course, we always want brothers to be able to repent and come back. So Lord willing, you realize I need to come up under some leadership on me because I'm still wet behind the ears.
Even Bruce Lee had a big on. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bruce Lee had to report to It Man. Come on, man.
But he was wise. You know what I mean? They're not being wise. Yeah. Like you said, low one leg.
Hey, it's all cool and dandy till you got a lot of men, you know, in your body, and you got all this type of personality to deal with. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the guy, so you got to deal with, you know, everything.
The responsibility.
You know, a lot of people want to be the guy, then they get a responsibility, and now they're like, ah, shit. And they get questioned, well, what about this? And now he's like, all right. And he gotta get down. Like a lot of dudes don't even realize the shit that be going on. And the elders are they don't play no games. So
with great, what's the Spider-Man?
Great wisdom, with great responsibility.
Exactly.
That's real though. Like, that's why, hey man, back to the rebuke. You know, that's why it's important to have rebuke. You know what I mean? You can't be the head of something. Nobody goes to who's gonna rebuke you. Yeah. Who's gonna check you? Because last time I checked, we all in these chains. We all in these chains of darkness. You know what I mean? Yep. That's crazy. Finishing.
Let's go.
Yeah, finishing out. Verse 24. Of old time I have broken thy yoke and burst thy bands, and thou says, I will not transgress when upon every high hill and under every green tree thou wanderest, playing the harlot.
That's another precept we can use for Adam and Eve in the garden when they hid themselves amongst the trees. So read that verse again.
Yeah, verse 20.
Because they played the harlot amongst the trees. That's that in different philosophies.
For of
Idols.
old time I have broken thy yoke and burst thy bands, and thou said, I will not transgress when upon every high hill and every green tree thou wanderest, playing the harlot.
Well, that's everything said in the old time. So, yeah, that does.
Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, wholly a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant?
I got it.
Degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me.
So that's what we're seeing in the entertainment industry and these carbon copies, you know, of these entertainment puppets. You know, your girl want to emulate Beyonce. Beyonce ain't Sarah. She not Rebecca. It's the word Sarah, right? These princes. And the qualities of a princess is not what Beyonce is teaching. Independent. I'm a survivor. That masculine women independent industry.
I think she did one song where they were talking about catering to their.
That's the only good song.
That's the only good song. Yeah.
But everything else is promotes independency
To
and being
the
a
left,
single
to the
woman.
left, to the left.
Yeah, but she married. She has a husband, but promoting everybody else to go out there and be a single woman, be a bad chick. All these women promote that, but they go home to their men. You know.
I got that word. So degenerate, it means to grow worse or grown worse, base, to become worse, to decay.
So who's the basis? People on the earth right now? No.
Oh, Jake. Yeah.
Oh, so these are the wicked.
See, that's a tricky question. Because brothers, who's the basis people on earth right now? No.
Oh, you say yeah, I got it.
Yeah, he called me too.
Nah, you're right.
You still got talk.
Yeah, you're right.
Got shit.
You saying right now.
Jake in the fucking slums. You know what I'm saying? Got that black culture. God is corrupted. Homo can eat pork.
Hot Cheetos.
Homosexual. You see what they giving? They giving themselves up to homosexuality.
Yeah,
all the people have to come to basic.
Yeah, we the lower.
The Lord said He can exalt. He the base and He exalted. Right now, He the base. Now we know in the grand scheme of things, Esau is the basis nation. But right now, we can do that. You know, he's the head, we the tail.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. I'm gonna finish reading this when y'all brothers get ready for it. It says to become worse, to decay in good qualities, to pass from a good to a bad or worse state.
And you gotta say that because Jacob come in the den, y'all should all think they princes now the king. You gotta earn that. That's right. You not far from that. You gotta earn that.
I'm a king.
No, you got
I'm the tribe of Judah.
You got no scepter. You got no rod yet. You gotta earn that.
It says in the moral world, men degenerate when they decline in virtue or good qualities. Manners degenerate when they become corrupt.
Manners, virtue, quality. You go out to eat. They don't know how to serve somebody first before they eat. You know what I'm saying? They don't look out for somebody else. They just meet out. You know? And by themselves. Manners, etiquette. We supposed to be the most high class of people there is on the face of the planet. All women are supposed to be covered up and showing you what it is, what a woman should be. You shouldn't have to look to the Middle East and go, oh, that woman covered up. They got that from us. The way men talk to each other, we talk with firmness and manliness, but you talk with respect. You know, you don't come out with that emotional shit because you scared, like you were saying, it's a defense mechanism. So you lash out with emotions, which is what a woman do. Really, she's scared. She don't want to be rebuked, and she don't want you to tell her faults. So it's a defense mechanism. That's not how men operate, man. You know. And for bros that been in the military, y'all, you know how it is. You know, you got to deal a certain way, or your ass ain't gonna be in there. So how much more the Lord? The scripture said He was an austere man. You wasn't somebody you just come up approachable and be like, hey, let's kick it. Hell no, even the disciples didn't let people near them. What's your question? That's how it was. That's how it was. What's your question? What question you got? Hey, how was that? They good?
Hey, there was a woman that got her blood healed from touching his garment, but she was scared to approach him to touch his garment. Now she's like, maybe if I just touch the hem of his garment, I could be whole.
She knew not to just run up on him. Well, she knew that anyway, but he allowed it to happen for the word's sake. You know, but if our Lord is an all-star man, that shows you how men would built.
You see, when they started hustling in his father's house.
Oh, yeah. Shooting crap,
flipping over tables. He made a cat with 9 tails. You know, also they call it cat with 9 tails.
They were fishermen. Saul, before he became Paul, he was putting niggas down.
Yeah.
That ain't no weak man.
Nah, you gotta have
put him in. You out here.
And he was the one that was up there stuff.
And he watching it. Yeah. I told him, Pharisees. Those was bugging men. That was falling in love.
That's Peter, right?
You go ahead.
That's the man there.
The Lord had to put it back home.
Chill out, man. You ready to set it off?
Those were rough, and you wielding a sword back then. It ain't like the pussy weapon gun now with a little kid can run up on you, nigga, fuck you, and put you back in the spirit realm. No, you had to be strong enough to lift a sword, skill enough to wield it. For him to chop a man ear off that quick, that ain't somebody you want to run up on.
So in order to chop a man's ear off, you gotta have control of it.
Yep.
Because if you're going down with the sword, you should. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you gotta be
precise.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they would be
surgical. Surgical things, Jay. Jay, need your money, Jay. Like I always say, now it's hunting season is coming, but we ain't there yet. We ain't in that mind frame to be able to look a man in his eyes, gun him out, and see him go. You know what I'm saying? We ain't there yet, bro. Just keep it real with yourself. The Lord will have to turn our spirit on.
Yeah, that's real.
Just like He gave us the spirit to come out and teach, He's gonna put us on another level to be humble. Because we ain't gonna be able to do it how He wants us to do it. He wants us to get different, ancient with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't take no baby right now. I'll be like, damn, you eating my baby?
I eating my baby.
Fuck out of here. Yo, kick him in his ass real quick. Fuck out of here.
The Lord will have to turn you into a mommy business.
But he did what Esau though, you know. He got that clear, but now you see him now, he's like, you can docile.
Yeah, like you got Edomites right now. They can't watch a lynch. It's not in them. I can't watch it. The Lord had a different spirit on all of them back then. To be able to endure it, because that was the Lord watching. Lord, that's right. Burn them. That's the Lord. So He gonna put that spirit on us to be able to. You know what I'm saying?
I don't get it. I don't know.
Y'all are all fucked. Oh, man, you about to say something?
Oh, no. I like how you be talking, man. You very animated when you talking about stuff.
Go ahead, where we at?
That was it. I was done with that. I was done with that. Yeah. Somebody that's worse than lower than the low, man. But that's us right now. As a whole.
Oh, God, yeah, I got it. Got it right here.
Oh, we'll wrap it up.
This is Matthew chapter 8, verse 12. It says, and he sighed deeply in his spirit and said, why do this generation seek after a sign? Verily I say unto you, there is no sign shall be given unto the generation, man. So like you said before, so, like I said, we're trying to do the children, man, because I think back, like I said, the Pharisees, what? Let their blood be upon our children, man. And this is the cause, man. And then we got the last time, so, like I said, so, Lord willing, pray for none of your brothers, having to our children, but children 2/3, they finished, man. This is their destiny, and all, that reincarnation, coming back those times, hey, somebody could have been, times of doing Yahweh Shah, man. We could have rebelled against the Most High, and now, they got to face their judgment, man. So that's why you got, like say, seeing badass kids being monsters and all this stuff, man. Like I say, you already know what time it is, judgment. So they got to face their judgment. You know, this hey, it's the Lord's will, like you said.
Even if the Lord does take a brother's kids, let's say a brother get beat up, Lord can bring your kids right there. That's it. Hey, y'all sure can I help? Oh, come on. You know, but he give them right back to you. So you don't lose
Yeah, I
it.
ain't never even think about
You don't lose it.
it. Yeah, I never thought of it.
Because when you read the when the sleeping girl, where everybody was saying she was dead, he was like, she's sleeping.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
And they started scoffing. And that's when he got married. And he said,
he sent them all out.
yeah, he said, then wake up.
And then Peter did the same thing in the book of Acts.
Yep, it shows you those are gonna be able to do that.
Yeah.
You know? So you don't miss out on God. Really, you don't miss out. You ain't gonna lose your kids. You know?
That flesh that puts that fear on you. You know that you fear death, or you feel being hurt or being tortured or that pain.
Not to mention your past memories. You may have other kids that when you be like, damn, you start recalling shit. I want him back. I want him back.
Yeah.
And we're like, they're coming back. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of stuff, bros, that was like gonna just hit us like a fucking brick wall. You know, take us by storm. You know. Go ahead, bro.
Especially, I was watching. Y'all seen that new what is the movie called? Emmett Till.
I ain't seen that one.
Yeah, they got the actual movie that came out with the case that be. You know, what you was going into made me think like, damn, I want them crackers that did that shit. Like, you know, bring on back, bring him until so he can get his
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Any shit that these anybody's did, man. Hey, yeah, bring them motherfuckers back. Hey, this nah.
We don't know what his name gonna be. We gonna find him. Come on, Emmett, we got something for you.
You probably gonna have before we bring him to him.
Yeah, we got something for you, Emmett.
It's like Yahweh Shai, like I said, man, he gonna get those 2 minutes. There
you go. So we're not pulling shit out our ass. We're backing everything up with what the scriptures have told us. You know? And that's a gift from his father. His father allowed the spirits to be here right now. So Yahweh Shai can have them there. What the fuck were you doing piercing his body? Y'all was able to see him in his shame. Y'all was seeing him in his glory. And they not the only ones. All them niggas that was around marking and scoffing him, slapping him, the wicked Pharisees, they back. Niggas that was doing that. And some of them, I truly believe, some of them are the heads of these other camps. It may only make sense that some of those wicked Pharisees and chief scribes are the heads of these different camps. But Yahweh shall fall. I don't know what he got to do for you niggas.
I got a quick
They slapped him, spit on him. You know? Go ahead, come on.
This is Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall well because of him, even so, amen.
I thought everybody was gonna be happy though. Why everybody crying? He back.
Hey, boy, will we be happy when he comes, you know? Because it's gonna be a sad state when the world's gonna be in a sad state when the Lord comes back. But boy, will we be happy because we stood for his name's sake, man. Yahweh desire.
Boy, will we be in there with him?
Yeah.
Every knee shall bow.
Yeah, I'm trying to watch the show. I ain't trying to be in. You don't tell me what that fire gonna feel like. Niggas act like they know what a nuclear fire feels like. Nigga, that has never been. The Lord been reserving it for the last day. You don't know what that. You can't compare that. Oh, I burnt my finger before. Nigga, you don't know what that feels like.
Shit, if you put the oven on a 525, the boil shit or whatever it's called, and you open that shit up, that's heat. That's a lot of fucking heat at 525 degrees, but it's gonna be 100 million degrees Celsius. That's coming.
Because like I said, there's 3 types. There's the first degree, the second degree, the third degree is the worst.
The third degree is the worst. Yeah,
and that's what's known to
Terminator.
Oh,
cooking her ass, she couldn't even get off the fence.
Little kids at the park burning on a little thing to go back and forth like that.
You see this stuff? Yo,
yeah.
This at the old crib. I went down to grab something out the oven, tapped my shit. That's like 2 years ago and still got the scar. So imagine. Come on, man.
You know that they gonna be hot as shit while they traveling. Niggas already gonna be drenched in sweat before they even get here. You know what I'm saying? So it's man, hell, man. You don't know what the Lord can do. Go do your spirit, keep your spirit there feeling that, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because he said, fear not them that kill body, but they can kill soul and body in hell. He can have your spirit just.
You know what that means? That's how you know they're from there.
Yeah. You're right about that.
You can't kill a spirit, but you can torment a spirit. You can be tormented by demons, all type of shit. Spiritual realm different. You don't tempt the Most High, man.
Lord can do anything.
Be part of that, man.
And the scriptures say nothing is too hard for him anyway. So.
don't want that either.
You want that smoke?
That is so much fear. I'm about to
Jake
like,
want that shit, though. Jake want that. Jake want that shit. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I got a quick one.
And then the names they be having for
Oh man,
Satan. This is Satanist.
like the Lord put the spirit on them to let you know what this for. Then he got warheads on them all type of shit. Man, hell no. And then the way Revelation describes it, you know, man,
The weight of a talent.
hell no. Go ahead, bro.
Even how the way, you know what I mean, they created, you know, when you watch the movie Oppenheimer, where he used the atoms.
Man, that movie.
You seen it too long ago?
Well,
Yeah. You like it?
it was long. And see, it started off slow as shit. Like, it started off slow.
that beginning spiritual though.
Yeah,
It's showing. It's pretty much showing how the Lord instilled that science in his head in the beginning when they do all those kinds of subliminal things that happen. It's be showing how because he even said in the movie he had technology. He kind of landed on him. You know what I'm saying? So it show you in the beginning how the Lord put that
You
technology
even had
on.
Albert Einstein.
Yeah, con. Yep.
No, that shit is long, too.
Nah,
That
it is
shit is
long.
like 3 and change.
I'll be fast forward, but this is a good.
Yeah,
It's a good
fast
one.
forward.
Movie.
And there was another good movie that came out. That damn Mockingbird movie. What's that shit called? Yo, that shit was good, man.
I ain't seen it yet.
That shit show you not to trust a motherfucking woman. That shit show you not to trust a
They got a
motherfucking
new one
woman.
coming up.
Man,
They got a new one coming up.
No, that's what
There's some
we
hella
talking about.
spiritual movies coming
I
up.
mean, he was a devil anyway.
Yeah. He was. Yeah, he's the devil, but that shit show you not to trust a motherfucking woman.
Oh yeah, the end, right?
Yeah. You seen it?
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo, that
movie,
was.
yo, look,
Damn, man.
I feel like counseling.
I gotta make sure I go see the Planet of the Apes on the dock.
Yeah, I gotta watch that shit.
He had the motherfucker.
I gotta watch that shit.
That's a must watch.
When that shit come out?
Which one?
Come out in April.
April. But the trailer, they got the dude, he got the crown on. He said, "This is a glorious thing."
Oh yeah. The monkey had the crown on.
Yeah,
Oh,
crown.
shit.
You see the Edomites running
They got
around
in slavery and shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
they got them
Oh,
You know
yeah,
the-
you might
That's
be a
about us. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Cause you know the first one they had, you saw slavery, it was putting them on the cross and shit. They was throwing their ass in slavery, man. They had the missile on the ground, and they was worshiping the missile. That
Well,
shit
the monkey
happened
was worshiping the missile?
in the first one,
Yeah.
the Edomites, they were worshiping the
You talking about the old one?
the first one, the very first one, the old one.
I gotta rewatch that.
That's heavy spiritual. And then Charles Heston on the beach, and he seen a piece of the Statue of Liberty hanging out. Because he didn't know where he was at the whole time. And then he said, "What the f? They did it! They fucking did it!"
But the scriptures, the scriptures say there's gonna be a line of confusion. I think it's in Isaiah the 34th chapter where you're not gonna know what was where, man. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, but unlike that movie, ain't nobody come back over it. So there's gonna be a habitation for foul spirits, weird looking birds and shit.
I think it's 34.
And it's gonna be a memorial, right? You know, for basically to remember what we went through and what to come. You know,
What the consequences of it.
Because you got to think about how many demonic spirits are in Babylon. This shit is, man, it's all the kingdoms previous and go for one.
So we gonna see
So
all
these spirits are just gonna just lash out in the fire. It's gonna come out, jumping out at people, and they're just gonna be, and they're gonna be left here right there. They're gonna be left right here in Babylon.
No, the Lord gotta put him somewhere. No, bro.
Right.
The Lord gotta put him somewhere.
from afar.
So you jump on that jacket. So
It's Deuteronomy 32 and 40. It says, "For lo, I lift my hand to heaven and say, I live forever." It's talking about, actually, we started at 39. The points in 41 and 42. It says, Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill, I make alive, I wound, I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
So you can't. I don't see how Christians get around that. He just told you he the one that killed you.
They don't bring that up.
There's nothing wrong with mourning the Lord, but you got to understand the Lord did that. See, they have a point, and you tell your family the Lord did that. They're gonna lash out on you.
why would you do that?
And having the demons on the
The Lord killed them.
You still got more on that out?
Yeah, guys, like 3 more verses.
And it's a very concept. It's a very easy concept to understand. If He created your spirit, and of course He's the only one that has charge to send it back to you. Satan didn't create your spirit.
Same thing with the when the disciples, when it was asking the Lord, Yahushua, they said, "Who did sin?" You know, they let you know that hey, the Lord is in control of all that. Look at how your ass born fucked up.
See, the way we think is so on such a high level. That's why you can't be around a worldly woman that long. You can't be around niggas because we just think we think too much on a high level. Like the shit they talk about is so base. It's like, man,
They talking
about love and hip hop.
It's just physical intelligence. Right. Just in a way.
because you dumb yourself down every day, all day at fucking work. When it's like when I leave a plantation, I just it's like you taking off the suit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you've been a chameleon all day. You know what I'm saying? Now you can just be free, man. And that's part of our punishment too. That's a heavy punishment to wake you up in your captivity. That's part of our punishment, man. Because he's like, yeah, you're a prince. Now serve your image. Yep. And work around them every fucking day. And you can't do shit. You can't hit them either. That's you would have rent the garment like the agent said, some nights I want to go to the backyard and you know, like we used to throw the dirt over your head.
Because it's constant vexation.
Constant
when
vexation.
we know the truth, and we know we gotta do
like that shit y'all just read about the fucking whatever that shit is.
Yeah.
That shit makes you want to
shit.
because you know the young women are looking at this. You know what it does to your nation. When you think like how we think, you know that ain't something just that's just sexy. No, man, that's a destruction of your people.
That's generation person. It creates a cycle of the world.
Just think about how her mother was. I've been on far from the tree.
Like I said, it's gonna get you that way until the Lord come back.
Hey, but you know that stuff is generated from not having a father in the house.
Continual noise. Back in Deuteronomy 32, back in 40, it says, "For I lift my hand to heaven and say, I live forever. If I wet my glittering sword and my hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to my enemies and will reward them that hate me." And that's ultimately when they want to bring that second death.
The Lord be pumping this shit all throughout the scripture.
Oh, and this is Deuteronomy, you know. So the Lord been telling you a thermonuclear missile is coming to Babylon the Great. It's been prophesied. It's been written. You know?
And then, see, that's another thing. Deuteronomy got prophecies.
Yeah.
That's not that's the Old Testament. Right. They got that's prophecies in there that still haven't been fulfilled. Right. Fucking idiot. In what you would call the Tanakh, the Torah, the 5 books of Moses. The prophecy of Jacob getting the kingdom. Right. That's in the Tanakh.
Yep.
Genesis 49. Shiloh.
Abraham's blessing hasn't been fulfilled. Because it got broken up with Jeroboam. Come on, man. Because he said your seed shall possess the land forever and ever. That hasn't been accomplished yet. So you people lack understanding, man. You gotta eat the whole roll, digest the whole thing, and consume the bitters, which is nutritious for you. You know,
I like that bitter herb.
Yeah,
it's right though.
That should clean you out. That's heavy spiritual. Clean you out. That's sweets don't clean you out. They stay in. They give you temporary pleasure and they stay with you. The bitters clean you out.
And speaking of sweets, I was in the grocery store and I was using the food app, and I remember how growing up I used to always eat, tricks, Fruity Pebbles, all that shit. When I scanned that shit was saying 2 or 4 out of 100, and it shows so many different.
Also, it goes to 100.
Yeah, it literally shows.
It was a 2 out of 100.
2 out of 100.
That's crazy.
And it has so many different additives in it. It said it give you eczema, irritation of the skin, hypersensitivity. Basically, have people like the kids. Man, it was so much drugs in the shop. Like they got these shit in the store.
And they want to prescribe your kid Ritalin. Slow their ass down after you give them all that shit. You got to bump it down. Run around like the Tasmanian devil.
Because the colorful ones is the worst ones because they gotta put all the dye.
Red 40, the yellow 5.
Yeah, all that shit.
But they make it so appealing. They got the bunny rabbit running. Fix it for kids, and you looking at it, oh shit. I'm on tricks. And then, matter of fact, they show you in that commercial like the eyes,
Oh,
simple
yeah, I
time.
wanted
Oh,
that.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. They got this, the nigga. So they show you what it's going to.
Shit.
That's crazy. I just started that.
Yeah, and then you had the kid that you had the kids. They kept running in the like they literally run to that aisle. And it's like, Mom, can I get this? They had like 10 boxes of cereal in their cart.
Because when we was growing up, they used to put toys in the cereal. That's why I used to like. Yeah, even in cereals, used to find toys. Jack in the Box. I used to love that shit. They don't do that no more.
I'm so,
They got cheap with it.
they used to have the Jacks in the Cracker Box, Cracker Jack box. Remember, I don't know if y'all remember the game Jacks.
I only used to get those when I used to go visit my grandparents. They used to get me Boston baked goods.
Yep, some Jacks.
Nah, you know what's our shit though? As a kid, keep it the bean. Motherfucker, Lunchable.
Yeah.
That shit was terrible for us. That bullshit brownie or the mint. You get the mint, but you know that wasn't no
That
good.
shit was a real occasion. We some goddamn bro. I get a Lunchable. I'm like, I'm showing off.
You can't. You're like, you sit there in front of everybody. Yeah.
And what you got? You got that chili shit, huh?
You savoring the damn cracker.
You putting this shit together. You like, you want a piece?
They got the mustard.
Oh,
Especially McDonald's, you got McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
They like, who got McDonald's?
Low level, bro.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It's back in Deuteronomy 32 and 41. You got it up. It says, if 42, I will make my
Capri Suns. They found shit in the Capri Suns.
Oh, I seen that.
Yeah.
I seen that years ago though.
Yeah. It says,
That's why they hide it.
Yeah.
They even got in the little juice boxes and shit.
Yeah,
Not even just you gotta check that shit. That's why I shake before.
That's why I stopped buying those coconut waters. That's like that because you can't see what's in it.
And then he's trying to box in the box.
Yeah, they did some bullshit.
This right. That shit fire. Go ahead, bro. You can bite on that shit too. You got 2 things.
It says, I will make mine arrows drunken with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh. And that's I heard the brothers over there going into it. Hey, this is what the Lord is bringing. You know, hey, where your eyes will consume away in your hope, and your flesh will melt. Right. That's it. You know, and this is the thing that's coming. It's coming ultimately for those who take that MOTB. You know that mark that the Lord told you. If you do it, you will have your part in the lake of fire. You know, these are the things that we're wanting the people to get away from. You know, it says, "Is that with blood and the slain of the captives?" It says from the beginning, revenges upon the enemy. And that's also what we're looking for. You know, the scriptures tell you that's a beautiful thing to see a man to see the fall of his enemy. That's what we're looking forward to. You know, we want to see the wicked that's been set up. You know, they ultimately for our punishment. But hey, he forwarded the affliction. We're ready to see this man completely go down. You know, and have him in subjection. You know?
Yeah, like in the ancient world, if a man slept with your wife, the Lord said in His law, you can stone that man. And you go and send his ass back to the spirit realm. So how much more Esau, who has totally ramsacked us as a people? Right. We want to see his fall. This nigga gotta go. Fuck what Palestine going through. Hey, that's y'all shit. No, that's all whole. That's our heritage, y'all fighting. So fuck your baby get blown up. Fuck all that shit. I hear you. It's fucked up. Esau doing you dirty. The nigga, he been doing everybody dirty. That's what the fuck he been telling y'all.
They should have made them treaties with him.
Exactly. When he first came over there, they made a pact with him.
Okay, we're gonna get this section.
You think this nigga was gonna keep that shit? Yeah. You ain't see what he did with Dad? And he, every other 10 years, this nigga taking more and more through little skirmishes.
Yeah. You see on the map.
So it's gotten to the point now they have to fight to no end because they don't have nothing left. If they let him get it's over. So now it's about to be World War III after the Corona because there's no other choice. But the Lord set it up there.
That was it.
You get this devil an inch, you gonna take him out.
And then when you get that mile, you gonna want another mile.
You create rules. Oh, ain't no more. I create my own.
Have a good second chapter, man.
Just like this shit. He could have left this as dirt, as road. He didn't have to create all this shit, making all these goddamn confusing ass highways. You get on the Gimmerton now, It's congested both ways.
How? They done made it wider and wider.
It's congested. They took off a lane just to, I don't even know what the fuck they do. But you trying to go to work, you sitting in that shit. Still, both ways.
To show you it's the same man, because even in the time of Rome, one of the things that he used to monopolize and get from city to city was building these roads, for travel. When the purpose is like that, he did the same thing.
Same shit.
No, it's the same man.
That shit not convenient, the way people travel, traffic and all that shit is not fucking convenient.
That's New York, California. I don't know how people do live like that on a daily basis.
And then you put people who not in their right minds behind vehicles that can go over 100 miles per hour. What the fuck you think gonna happen? And you got these niggas turning, and then you give them phones.
Correct.
So
yeah.
Google car crash. You see the astronomical number.
What's that spot in Germany where there's no speed limit? On the Autobahn. Do you know about that?
Yeah, it's a fucking insult shit.
Yo, no speed limit. You could just fly down that shit.
That's because those Germans, they know what they're doing. You know what I mean? Why they know how to drive. It ain't like, oh yeah.
Nah, man. They some guts, man. Yeah, they be smacking
That's not a convenient way of transportation, bro.
Yeah, real quick. This is just from the Insurance Institute.
Anything in a hurry is
Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. Just real quick. It says
that's why people are so inconvenienced now. They don't even like waiting for a bus or walking because now everything is just given to you now. Now, why wait?
Right.
You don't have to wait.
Rush.
Everything's fast food. Rush that. Get it now. The Lord is teaching us patience. Wait a minute.
Quick schemes and shit like that.
And it goes like the Esau. You can't wait. Jake, I want it now. I'm hungry now. You know? And now he's ruling the world, and the world is like that.
Yeah. He couldn't let Yaquab finish cooking. You know what I'm saying? So now look at him now. Yeah, my steak. I want it on the grill for 10 seconds. Flip it. Another 10 seconds and give it to me. You know what I'm saying?
The newest iPhone come out. They got to get the new one right now.
Then and there.
Even though the one you got works perfect.
Do the same shit.
Yeah, every year it's bullshit, bro.
That's crazy. Everybody makes it.
That's why he got them right where he want them. Because the digital IDs about to come out in 2024. And that's going all it takes is the false flag.
Oh,
terrible.
Everybody's moving to that digital era. You know?
Yeah, I forgot which was it Nigeria?
Libya?
Yeah. So somebody, I think it's Nigeria too.
Yeah.
When they made it, they managed it.
For the babies.
Yeah. So Libya too.
Libya too.
It's moving fast.
I'll use that at China. Yeah, it's so nice.
Yeah, China been had it, but they don't put it. There's no news outlets to China, so they keep everything closed. We don't even know how far China is in, the new system, because they don't let you see what's going on in China. All news is about why is it? Why we can't see? I remember during the C-19, it was a clip that leaked. I don't know how it got out, but they was paying with their wrist.
Yeah. The lady did it.
It was a couple of more. So we don't even know how far they are in the system.
Probably already getting beat.
They
They under that social, what's it called? That's a social credit system,
Yeah, they're dealing with it. They're dealing with social credit system.
Oh yeah.
And they said that shit is pure slavery. And then when the C-19, remember? Them niggas had to stay in their house and they had fucking robots saying stay in their house.
You saw them screaming, man? That was some scary shit. You started screaming.
When I was in the hotel,
Saying, shut the fuck up.
That's basically what it was fucking saying.
Yeah. The dogs running and saying, "Do not leave your home."
He said niggas dying in the fucking crib.
Yeah, they was in that motherfucker for like 2 weeks. They couldn't go grocery shop. They couldn't order out. None of that.
That's some future. That's some shit you see in movies, but it's already social.
What's that movie that came out when this damn C-19 shit hit? It was Songbird.
Yeah. The urine.
Yep. It was about the C-19 shit, but it was called C-23. I think it was called. Yeah. I think it was on Tubi. It might have been. It should be on Tubi now. So
it's funny, right? Because it came out during the
19, yeah.
So the average person's like, isn't this kind of thing? So wake up a little bit kind of thing.
But they always do shit in the beginning of their so-called New Year, and then this year is going to be out of this world just because it's an election year. And it's the final election. We all know how important this one is. So they about to unleash holy hell. Well, we see. Well, the fact that they went ahead and instigated the Palestine conflict shows you that they ready. They ready to get this shit going. And by them, I mean the Rothschild, right? The ones that's behind all this shit. Okay, they ready. They ready to go forth with their enterprise. And they think they gonna get it. That's why we just talking the digital IDs. Digital IDs are being mandated now. You think that just came out of blue? They're ready to go there. You know.
John, I got a quick.
We'll get that, and then you got to do that.
John, just make a straight to the point. This is Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it?
Yeah, so this is the Lord's plan. And the Lord's gearing up this war. You know, this war of Armageddon that's going to take place in the Middle East. A lot of Egyptians be drafted over there. Hey, just because of your disobedience to the Father, you go over there and you're going to catch your judgment, man. Hey, the Lord, this is the trumpet that's being blown. That's being blown. You take heed, you know, or you realize that death by pain. You know what the scripture says.
Yeah, that's the main point.
Okay.
You're not afraid. Yeah, I read it. I read it. It says, verse 6: Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? Surely the Lord shall reveal. Surely the Lord power will do nothing but reveal His secrets unto the servants, the prophets. The lion hath roared; who will not fear? The Lord power have spoken. Who can but prophesy? Publish at palace. Yeah, that's pretty much.
Yeah, the Lord spoke, man, so He gave us the spirit to come out here and prophesy, man. And I think it's like Amos 3:3. Maybe it's I think
Amos 3:3.
Nah, where the Lord gave us He reveals His secret to His servants, the prophet.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, the Lord, He gave us the spirit to speak, man. He spoke to us to speak, man, and we learned through our teachers, our elders, and our apostles, man. Our apostles and our elders, man.
And hey, like we were speaking, man. Like I said, man, we sounded the alarm, man. You know, like I said, show me people. I mean, aren't you people not afraid of what's to come? I mean, stuff that we tell your brother saying, even though sometimes we laugh at it, but at the same time though, it's scary though because it's gonna happen before our eyes, man. You know, like I said, we're actually gonna be experienced. We're actually gonna be in those situations. But you know, that kind of at the beginning, like I said, man, if you be sincere and the Lord found favor in His eyes, man. Like I said, we're gonna be, you know, like I said, protected, man. You know?
That's the wall where we call something hopeful. You know, we hope, we have faith. We ain't out the woods, you know what I mean?
Paul called us prisoners of hope.
Yeah,
So walk around like, you know, what are you hoping for? Salvation?
that's why we laugh because she's talking about you saved. You saved, brother? Sister, you saved? Ain't nobody saved that. What?
I got this preacher. This is Amos chapter. This is Amos chapter 5 and verse 18. It says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord Yahweh. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light." You know, so you know when the Lord Yahweh shall come back, man, it's gonna be darkness.
You know, contrary to what Pastor Porkchop teaches, that Jesus is coming back, giving everybody one big ass hug. You know, no, it's in the day of the Lord is darkness, man. So that's going to be something very gloomy, scary. You know, you don't know what's going on. Go ahead.
That's why the scripture says, "Shall I find faith on the earth?" You know, because it's going to be so dark and scary. People are going to faint, man. They're going to faint in that day, man. You know, especially with all these things going on, and especially the mandates that we getting ready to see.
Yeah.
People gonna lose their shit.
The scripture said they should faint the day of their adversity.
And I also said, what is it and for you?
Yeah.
So a lot of people want y'all to come back. Well, you better hope that we have a good track record.
Yeah, he said, why y'all looking for the day of the Lord? It's not my day of darkness.
Yeah, we go.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 11 and verse 14. Therefore, pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry or a prayer for them. For I will not hear them in the time that they cry out to me for their trouble. Yeah. So, you know, that's the time that we're entering into. You know, the time of Jacob's trouble. You know, and if we don't get this word now, before that great and terrible day, well, before the time of Jacob's trouble, then you know you have no hedge about you. You know,
better get right before you get left.
The Lord's gonna make an intercession for the elect for the trouble to come. It ain't for these 2/3 niggas that still feel popping and booty shaking.
You funny for this. I'm done.
Scripture said the elect shall be scarcely saved. So it's like, hey, is that much more on us to follow the ways of Yahweh? Be on point.
Yeah, like I always say, it's hard to find the good. The Lord has a lot on the spiritual epistles. It's hard to find the good ones. You can find the faulty ones, but the ones that edify and boost you up and show you true light. The Lord got a local.
Yeah.
You got to be called into this thing.
Spiritual algorithm, the Lord working with.
Oh, nope, he ain't good.
Yeah.
This is Ezekiel.
Because can't nobody just find your page off the street. They don't know how to. We shadow ban. But that's really the Lord blocking these niggas. So keep us shadow ban.
This is Ezekiel chapter 22, verse 20. It says, as they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow the fire upon it, to melt it, so will I gather you in my anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you. Verse 21 says, yea, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath, and ye shall be melted in the midst thereof. As silver is melted in the midst of the furnace.
So you really gonna melt, you're gonna actually melt, like literally melt. Because when the Lord says something, he's speaking specifically about it, you know? And he said he gonna put us on ships again. We know how bad it's gonna be. Oh, we're going to slave on ship. Okay, let's risk it. Man, that journey alone will make you want to commit suicide. Just the journey on the ship. So the Lord described his judgment. I got to
says, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof, and ye shall know that I, Yahweh, have poured out my fury upon you.
You don't want that smoke with the Lord, man.
You want that smoke, bro. Go ahead, close out. Whoever opened up, close out.
So with that, hopefully brothers was edified. You know, like I said, man, with that last month, after that, it's gonna be so-called 2024, man. So who knows, man, what that year's gonna be like. So, trust me, man, it's gonna be worse than in 2023, 2022, and the years before that, man. So, so Lord willing, man, like I said, my brother, stay locked in, stay safe, stay edified to the best of their abilities. Hey, every day, every week, Lord willing, last year could be the last year, but we never know, man. But hey, you gotta stay giddy up, so to speak. So with that, hopefully by edified, it's great Muslim Virginia as always to give ladies news article lessons through the spirit and the power of Bashim Ashai. Of course, first and foremost, as always, want to give our praises, glory, and honor due to Yahweh. We say double honor to the elders of great millstone who work with you that the truth. And of course, we say peace and blessings and salutation to your Arkamah that is putting the truth, what the full preserve, to lead to the best of abilities, scatter the full earth. With that, we say Kwame Yasharallah. One from above. One from above. Shalom. Shalom.